enough. A one map lead is not so substantial. Envy here having the opportunity to close it out. The first map is actually going to be a CTF game type, and Envy is 100% here at the Call of Duty Championships in CTF. So if they can get that first map win on that CTF, I feel like Envy's going to take it. If not, I feel like Fariko gains all the momentum and they'll go on to win.
Well, Fariko looks simply incredible in their match against Optic Gaming. These guys are warmed up, they're fired up, but Envy so far has proved they are the team to beat in this venue.
Said it best right there. It's like Envy only has one game lead, but you know, so anything can happen here. We are starting up with a capture the flag game, which will make things interesting. Will Envy be able to kind of boost up that lead, or will, you know, Fariko be able to kind of tie the series up going into this best of 11?
It's exactly like Hastro said. If Impact can manage to win the CTF with Envy not dropping a single one-all tournament, they will gain some momentum, and then you have to kind of favor them a little bit. But for me, Envy's CTF game is just that on point that I can't see them dropping it at all. But I do think...
Yo, so what are you going? I'm going with Fariko Impact. I'm sticking with it.
I'm going with Envy, but I'm going to say it's going to go all the way to the last match.
I'm going for 11 as well.
You going for 11?
I sure hope it does.
It should be good.
All right, well, without further ado, the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. The final starts now. And are you ready to meet our final two teams here at the Call of Duty Championship? The audience better give it up a little bit for these guys. Oh, there it is. We got some people on camera. Show some love. Look at that. They got to wake up here. The championship is on its way. And let's get ready to bring our two teams out. And first, we're going to bring out Fariko Impact. And the captain for Fariko Impact is Parasite, as Parasite's going to take the stage. They're coming off a fresh win of beating Optic Gaming, knocking them out of the tournament. And Parasite, the cool, confident, and collected captain.
One of the best anchors on the game right now. Really is a fantastic player. Look at the confidence on his face. They're not showing any expression. He's pumped for this final.
Yeah, Parasite, man, that's exactly. He's got a very just cool, collected look, man. And next up, Karma, the MVP of MLG Dallas, the MVP of EGL, arguably the best player in the world, and he's on Fariko Impact. This guy has a lot of opinions, and certainly very loud on his Twitter account, no doubt about it.
Yeah, this guy definitely has to be considered as one of the best, if not the best player in the world right now. He's rocking MVPs, and you know what? After some of his performances this week, have to favor him for MVP as well.
Yes, he's such a character. And then next up for Fariko Impact, we have Killa. He's a fantastic hardpoint player. He is a just running gun kind of guy. He will just tear apart teams with that SMG, and he is just going to cause havoc for Envy.
He's going to get up in your face, and he is going to make you pay if you make any mistakes. He's the player that's going to pick up the pieces.
And last but not least, Miracles. This guy never attended any event up until MLG Dallas. Like we said, he won that one. Went to Blackpool in England and won that one in EGL. And now he's here at the Call of Duty Championship trying to go 3 for 3. So out of all the people watching, the young players out there playing Call of Duty, that's your guy, the aspirational Miracles.
Yep, he's one of the best objective players I've ever seen on Black Ops 2.
All right, and there you have it. That's the team coming out of the losers bracket to play Envyus. And now it's time to introduce your team, Team Envyus, that came out of the winners bracket. They played Fariko Impact, knocked him to the losers bracket, and certainly the most charismatic player on the team, Proofy. He is one of the best slayers in the game, has a remarkable personality, been around since Call of Duty 4, an amazing slayer, and again, he's got a lot of personality.
Proofy considered to have one of the top 3 shots on Black Ops 1, and coming into Black Ops 2, you can definitely tell he's carried on where he left off.
And next up for the Team Envyus team, we've got JCap. JCap, he has arguably got one of the best histories here. He won the free-for-all in 2011 Providence National Championship. He's won the Stride Pro Choice Award for Best Player in Black Ops 1. He's been around in the scene, used to play for Optic Gaming where he won a championship, and now he is with his buddy Proofy. Jordan and Jordan, that is the incredible duo. And next up, the team captain for Envyus, Rambo. Rambo is a tactician for his team. He's great at strategizing. He's cool, calm, collected as well. He's the Canadian Rambo, and I love this cat, man. He's one of my favorites.
He's one of the smartest players you will ever see in a Call of Duty game, and just watching him play, some of the stuff he does is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, he will make every player on his team feel better when you've got Rambo.
Yep.
And then you've got Stainville. Stainville has played with Envyus from the beginning. He has been with this team, and it would be a huge win for him to come out for the championship here. Stainville is an absolute veteran here for Call of Duty. He has represented this community incredibly well, and now he is trying to take home $400,000, the trophy, and the rings, and all of the pride that comes with it.
Stainville can do absolutely everything. He can slay, he can play support, he can even pull those flags. He's an all-round player, and he's fantastic at what he does.
And Stainville and Rambo do a great job as like kind of co-captains, right?
Yeah.
Because they're just both great leaders for their teams. Here you've got a snapshot of Fariko from left. Karma, Killa, Parasite, and Miracles. That is your Fariko Impact squad. And then again for Team Envyus here. Quite a stellar squad there. These Fariko boys are all representing from the US. And now we've got the Team Envyus team coming up here with the graphic of the pro players spotlight here, as you've got JCap, Rambo, Proofy, and Stainville. That's a lie. Rambo's from Canada, so we'll let that one slide. No worries, guys. But we like to show a little U.S. love there, I guess.
The U.S. love.
America, baby. And there you have it. So these two teams are getting ready. Benson, how you feeling, man?
Pumped. This is just going to be such a good game. I mean, you can just see some of the look on the players' faces. Fariko, they seem to be smiling now. In that interview before, they were looking a little bit, stone-faced, maybe not trying to show any emotion to Envy, but there, when the players are coming out, big smiles. They know the opportunity they've got. It's worth saying these players have already guaranteed themselves $200,000. They're just playing for an extra $200,000 right now.
All right, well, let's send it down to Puckett. Puckett, why don't you break it down for all the viewers of what the rules and the game format will be for this championship matchup?
All right, my man. Of course, guys, we saw Fariko Impact and Envyus face off in the upper bracket finals. Envy, they won that. They won it 3-2. Now that best of 5 is going to extend to a best of 11 because these two teams are meeting up again. So we're going to be starting off with game number 6, and it's going to be the first team to 6 total wins. Here are the maps we're going to see this evening. We have Capture the Flag on Raid for game number 6. Game number 7 will be Hardpoint Hijacked, followed by Search and Destroy on Express in game 8. Game 9 is going back to Capture the Flag, where Envy is going to look to stay consistent with their 100% win rate on Standoff. And in game 10, we have Hardpoint Raid, and if it all goes down to game 11, it's going to be Search and Destroy on Meltdown, and if that happens, it will be one of the most epic games of all time. Both teams have incredible snipers, and I can't wait to get this one started. Do you guys think it's going to game 11?
Oh, I sure hope it goes to a game 11, Puckett. That's certainly what Benson and I are rooting for. So interesting stats, Benson, right? You saw the CTF there. Envy has clearly just been dominating there.
So strong.
It's the first game in the best of 11. So right now the series is 3-2 in favor of Envy.
Yep.
Fariko's got to beat the odds there with their CTF gameplay to tie it up, because you do not want to let this one get away 4-2.
If it goes 4-2, you have to favor Envy. You just do, because Envy are going to have that momentum. They're going to be just 2 maps away from $400,000, the ring, and the trophy.
And I will say, you've got Hardpoint coming up after that CTF game. That Fariko.
Oh, that's Fariko's game.
Fariko owns Hardpoint. Look at Miracles, man. He is fired up in there, just going loud. Getting the team pumped up, smiling. He is a rowdy man right now. And on the flip side, you've got Envyus right there, Stainville and JCap from left to right. Again, these guys are a little bit more chilled out, no doubt about it. As we go down to Justine, who's on the floor.
I am here on the floor, and I just watched the teams each enter their soundproof booths, and you can almost feel the tension. But each team is so confident. I mean, this is really anyone's game. I'm looking forward to seeing what the outcome is, and we're minutes away. So let's do this. Back up to you guys.
All right, thank you, Justine. Benson, my man, it is time to do this.
I'm so excited. The match is just about to get underway. CTF Raid. Oh, it's going to be good.
Oh,
it's going to be so good.
It's going to be great here. So CTF Raid, again, to break it down for everyone, it is a best of 11 since these two teams have already played one another in the semifinals, we are going to continue from where that led off. And it was 3-2 in favor of Envy. So again, best 11, first to 6 will be crowned the Call of Duty champions here, presented by Xbox. And without further ado, let's get into the game here. Capture the flag on Raid.
And I think, you know what? I think we should start off spectating Envy. Because
Yeah,
I just have
I
a
think
feeling
they deserve that.
because of the statistics on their CTF, we need to find out exactly what it is that they're doing right. And on the second side, we can see Fariko can try and break it, but I'm expecting here to see Envy very aggressive straight off the bat.
All right, well, let's jump into the eyes of Proofy here for Team Envy, and let's see what these guys are able to do here. Again, Fariko desperately is going to need to beat their capture the flag odds and beat Envy out here so they can tie the series up. They do not want to go down 4-2 in the best of 11, as now we're in the eyes of Proofy. Going to pull this one out, and he's just going to set up here nice and quiet. Parasite's gonna get first blood, taking out JCap. Shots fired, Proofy takes out Karma. Gonna start to advance here as we switch into a picture-in-picture. You can see the mini-map. Envy moving very slow, very methodically there as Proofy picks up another kill.
Yeah, you can just see how slow Fariko are being. Just a few kills being exchanged early on. They want to take their time. Those 2 blue arrows on your mini-map, just gonna be being very, very cautious. Proofy on this left-hand side, going to go for the pre-fire, connects with the hit marker. Oh, I thought he was going to hit that kill.
Me too, almost does, and not able to clean it up as Karma takes him out, but Rambo pulled the flag. He too goes down as we jump on board with JCap. Shots fired, tries to get something, gets taken out, and now you see Fariko starting to come into the defense side of here of Fariko's, or Envy's squad.
Yeah, Fariko really going to get in the face of Envy now, and this is surprising because an interesting stat for you right now is CTF for Fariko. Okay, they've never actually won it in regulation time. It's always gone to stopwatch.
Yeah, and that wouldn't surprise me if it went here to stopwatch yet again with these 2 teams. As we are on with Stainville, he has 2 consecutive kills, going to start working towards that Hellstorm that he has in tow for his score streaks. He's going to lay low here, poolside. Both teams moving pretty slowly. Rambo tried to advance here, and let's see if he's able to do so. He gets taken out by Miracle. Stainville racking up more kills as now he has 3, the only one up, as more players spawning in for Envy. He too gets taken out. JCap now trying to defend the Fariko advancement as his team did go down. They're spawning back into the map.
JCap was last alive. He's done really well to stay alive, making his way towards Kitchen. Going to see one in the middle of the map. Managed to get the plus 100 and the kill, shutting down Killer. Now making his way towards his right-hand side. Wants to try and control this right-hand side. Really try and prevent Fariko from getting any map control.
Nice pickup by JCap, taking out Karma. Now he's going to make a push for this flag, and they do know that he's on his way in here, but nice movement. He's going to get behind him, and it's going to cost it as he takes out Parasite, and now trying to take out Karma, picks up 2 kills, gets stuck by a Semtex, and Miracles is going to take him out. JCap almost knocked out Miracles as well and pulled that flag as we jump on with Rambo Ray and see what he's able to do.
Miracles with a big, big clutch play on that Semtex, but right now Rambo's going to be pushing down that left-hand side. That's a big kill with the dual-wheel B23Rs. Going to be running the MP7 now, getting himself into a position where he can pull that flag, drops the smoke. This is going to give him cover, but immediately shut down by Killer.
And JCap's very close to pulling the flag. That smoke is down from Rambo. He too goes out. JCap does. So as we jump on with Stainville, picks up a kill on Killa. And let's see what he's able to do here, as now he's going to try to move in, waiting for some of his players to give him some support. However, you've got this entire Fariko team playing very defensive, almost as if they're scared of Envy's advancement. All 3 players, now 2 players back on the defensive side here as Stainville making a push in. Going to take out Parasite, going a pull for the flag there. He gets taken out, but Rambo does grab that flag, picks up a nice kill as the flag carrier. Now he's going to move poolside, and the only person that can cut him off is going to be Karma for Fariko. As we switch over to the Fariko squad, he's going to wait patiently for Rambo to try to take him out, and Rambo does know that Karma's close.
This is going to have to be a big play right now from Karma. That flag is just going to be taking his time. He is going to run out now. He needs to make the kill, take him down. Big, big kill right there.
And we jump back with Rambo. These guys are going to get the cap on the board. As you can see, all cutoffs are in position. He's going to be able to walk it out, no problem at all.
And this is exactly why Envy are one of the best teams in the world right now at CTF. Look at the map control they have. They've just kept a flag, and they're still applying the pressure on this Fariko impact lineup. On board with Proofy right now. Pulled out his cap, just backing off, being very defensive now. Doesn't want to give away any needless kills.
And Proofy 1 kill away from earning his Hellstorm score streak, so you can see that he has played a little bit more passive. Usually an aggressive player. He loves the run and gun, but this time he's got to play it smart. Tries to pick up this kill and doesn't. That was a huge kill by Karma because Proofy would have gotten his Hellstorm.
He would have been so... yeah, in fact, he would have actually had it. So that's a big, big kill. Let's get on board now with Killer, who's in a very aggressive position, actually, in Kitchen. Managed to take down one. Pre-fire on the second one. Nothing but hitmarkers and finally taken down. Defaults to Miracles. He's actually going to go for a quick pull. He's going to have an engagement as well, though. Fire through the smoke. He's going to get shut down. And Envy looking good on defense.
And Parasite not too far away from Miracles, who just went down. He too trying to pull the flag, and you've got to see if he's going to be able to get this one out. Smoke screen down, going to go for the pull here. He is contested because he's got some Envy players there, and he's going to get taken out as we jump on with Miracles. Time dwindling down on the clock, 25 seconds left. They've got to pull it now. Not going to be enough time on the clock here to be able to do anything with this, but Miracles is going to go for a pull here. Maybe he can get some kills for a score streak. He gets taken out, and it's going to be Envy here on the first side of the map that gets one on the board here before we go into the second half. Nice plays by Envy to get that flag on the board.
Yep, good plays all round from their team. Let's have a quick look at the scoreboard. And, almost. But Envy there, you can just see why they haven't lost a CTF all event. Playing so strong on attack and defending well when they needed to. I mean, Jacob here, he's going to pick up your Randy kill cam. Just managed to shut down that flag carrier. Nice play coming from him.
JCap with the cap 40s, man, it only makes sense here, as now we're going to switch to the second side of Capture the Flag. It is going to be 5 minutes on each side. The total caps will win the game, and let's stay on board with Fariko this side. We played Envy a lot there on the first side, and let's see if Fariko is able to kind of rebuttal that flag cap and get one on the board themselves.
Now, if Fariko are going to do this, they need Karma to start going off. He's one of their players that as soon as he starts getting those big kills, gets that map control, he can really start to dominate. And look at that scoreboard. Right now, Karma 7 and 12, not having the best of game as well. Parasite, one of the big players for Fariko in fact 7 and 13. Those two players really need to try and pick it up now if they're going to have any chance of taking down this Envy lineup.
Yeah, Miracles just started to backtrack to make sure nobody went poolside to see if he had to stop anybody moving towards the basketball court. He doesn't see anyone. This is the flag runner for Fariko. He can sometimes run amazing routes, just juke you, and he just will keep you guys guessing on his routes as he gets taken out. We're going to jump over to Karma. He gets taken out as well. So now on with Killa, who has 3 consecutive kills, trying to work towards a score streak. Gets taken out, but Parasite sitting back here, I believe he just got a return on the flag or something. I think Envy was able to pull it for a second.
I think he's just playing very defensive as he makes his way into Kitchen. That's a nice shot there, shutting down Stainville. And as you can see on that mini-map, one Envy player just being very patient, trying to bait out Parasite. His teammate does pick off that kill though, so this now can give Parasite a bit of map control, picks off one more, making his way down this left-hand side, and now he's starting to build towards those score streaks.
And Parasite, we're going to stay on with the captain of Fariko. Got a nice little jump up there, and he doesn't see anyone, but jumps down, gets taken out, and he was close to a score streak, so that was pretty risky move by him, as now we're switching over to Killa. He's going to pick up a kill, shots fired, takes out Stainville as well. No, that was Karma. So Karma starting to come alive after a slow start here on Capture the Flag. They will need him in order to be successful this game.
3 minutes, 21 seconds remaining. And as you can see, Envy with a 1 flag lead. Very fragile. Parasite tries to go for the turn on. Not going to happen this time. Get on board with Miracles, pushing this right-hand side. And you can see there's 2 Envy players that are going to be waiting for these 2 Fariko players. Miracles has support of a teammate. He's going to see the red dot on his radar. Should take down one. Nice play from him. Can he get the turn on? No, he can't. Shut down.
And Karma is going to get out of there as he too gets taken out. So Envy is just playing incredibly aggressive on these guys. Let's take a look at the stats. Look at Envy. All of these guys are positive. And on the other side here, Fariko, the only person positive is Killa. So Fariko really struggling in the slaying department against the Envy squad here. Parasite's going to pick up Rambo. Tries to get a 2-piece, not able to connect there. He's going to back up, try to get his health back. Doesn't get that kill. Miracles is able to take out Stainville, and now Miracles going for the flagpole. He gets taken out. Parasite's still back here behind enemy lines, and he gets taken out as well. Envy just going back and forth, but this time Karma's got the flag, Benson, and he's moving.
He hit 2, managed to pick up the assist, and he's just going to go straight down the middle with this flag. There's going to be Proofy. He needs to try and stop him. He's going to have to back off. The flag is going to get passed, and this could be a tie in this game. Look at the map. That is going to be 1 flag apiece.
And there you have it. Karma gets the Fariko squad on the board. Some claps from the Fariko fans, as now there's 2 minutes left in the game, and it's tied 1-1.
And we're on board with Karma now, just playing a little defensive. Rightfully to do so. Doesn't want to give away a pointless counter flag. He has his Hellstorm missile as well. Now this is going to be so valuable. If this goes over to overtime, he can use that to be very defensive. He could also use it to be aggressive, but I can't see it going that way.
Again, you know, he was smart for him to sit back there and play. A lot of players will just want to go in there, be aggressive, but you've got to play to the meta game here. Be mindful of your score streaks. Karma, now with that kill, gets a lightning strike and his sentry gun. This is going to be huge for the team. He'll be able to put that sentry gun on defense, and with the lightning strike and Hellstorm, either prevent a flag cap or use it to be able to get a capture himself. So now that Karma has all these score streaks, you're going to see him just gun up and get aggressive here. 4 kills, picks up another one. Karma coming alive late in the game.
This is the perfect time for him to come alive as his teammates are also going off as well. Killer shutting down one on the right-hand side. Flag has been pulled. Can Killer get away? Now, let's not forget, Karma has those score streaks. They could actually win in regulation time, something they haven't done here at the Call of Duty World Championships.
Oh my goodness, he's able to get out of Rambo's Hellstorm that comes down. Karma trying to help him out. Rambo takes him out. Doesn't get the return. Miracles picks up a 2-piece, and they do finally get the return there, as I believe it was an Envy player. I think it was JCap that was up, able to get the return. That was a huge stop. Who was that for the team? I think it was JCap, as we're staying on with the Fariko squad. Parasite trying to go for a last push here on the flag, and Benson, there's a good chance we might see a stopwatch here.
Well, it's looking that way with only 29 seconds left. Looking at that minimap, doesn't look like anyone's set up. There is one Envy player currently in kitchen. He needs to win that gunfight. He has done. That's actually Rambo. Can Rambo try and go clutch for Envy? He's got himself 2 kills. Can he find the third? Miracle's playing defensive. He's going to get taken down as well. 16 seconds left. Rambo on a rampage. Finally shut down, though, by Killer for a minute there. I thought Rambo was just going to go clutch for his team.
Yeah, and there you have it. Time dwindling down on the clock. It's going to be an overtime. Benson, for the people out there that might not know how this works, why don't you explain overtime rules?
Overtime rules for CTF. It's relatively simple. It seems to sound a lot harder than it actually is. Whoever can cap the flag the quickest in the first half, so the whole match is replayed, they basically have that time stop. The match stops, then the other team has to try and cap the flag in a quicker time.
Exactly.
There you go. That kind of makes sense.
That's why it's called stopwatch. So he'll be given 5 minutes in the overtime round. Whatever team captures the flag, we will take that time, and then the other team basically has to beat that time or they will lose. So stopwatch it is. But remember, Karma has a sentry gun to put on that flag, a Hellstorm, and a lightning strike at his disposal, and you know he's going to use it here in overtime.
Now, with Envy never having lost a CTF here at the Call of Duty World Championships, I have to think Karma's going to have to use those score streaks aggressively. They're going to try and take this CTF on raid, and you can see he's being very, very aggressive now. With this SMG moving towards the enemy flag, he's going to see one, manages to dodge, but look at that mini-map on the top left. You can see how they're setting up. Can he go for a pull? He's going to have one.
Goodness.
Stayed alive.
Yeah, smart play here. He's going to hide from there. They do know he's there. Fariko had a great start coming into this flag. There's a couple players very close to this Envy flag. Envy's going to have to thwart off the advancement, and they're starting to do that. And Miracles at ringside is going to be a little bit away. So Envy, a little nervous there at the beginning as Killer was able to connect on a couple kills, but they were able to stop that advancement.
Yep, and you can see on that mini-map, Envy being pushed right to the back of their small system. They haven't been used to here at the Call of Duty World Championship so far. We'll have a look at Parasite. He's on this right-hand side, trying to control the pool. He's going to get taken down by Rambo, and Rambo looking very confident right now.
As we are on board with Killa, he spots Stainville coming by, gets taken out from behind. We're going to switch over to Parasite. They still have that sentry gun in the back, working the defensive side of things for him. It actually has helped as they were able to take out Rambo, who was about to pull the flag earlier in the matchup. They're throwing down those trophy systems. The reason they throw those down is from EMPs coming in, taking out that sentry gun. So smart play, getting those trophy systems down by the sentry gun.
Yeah, Fariko recognizing just how much of an assistance that sentry gun is going to be. They need to protect it at all costs. There's only 3 minutes 21 still to go on this round 3. First side of stopwatch. Parasite, look at how defensive he's actually being here. He is going to pick one off, surely. Yes, he is. That was Proofy. Now maybe he can start thinking about trying to get a little bit of map control.
And let's switch over to the Envy squad as we're in the eyes of JCap, trying to get some shots in there. Not able to, misses the glass, just takes it out the good old-fashioned way with some shots. But he was taken out as we switch over to Proofy. Let's see if these guys are able to make a pull for it. They are struggling. That sentry gun finally taken out on the Fariko side. This will help them next time they advance towards a flag pull.
It has taken them a full 2 minutes to take that sentry gun down, and that's just added time, which is looking good for Fariko Impact. And now Fariko starting to push. They're going down that pool side, So you can see now Envy going to have to push that left-hand side. That's exactly what Rambo's going to have to do. Needs to make sure it's clear for his teammate before he pushes out.
And he knew someone was in the money room, but that was Miracles, and he takes him out there as we switch over to Proofy. The entire Envy team playing on the back of their heels here as the Fariko team is pushing in for a flag. As we switch over to Fariko, that's Miracles. He's the flag runner for the team. Highbind Butches takes him out there. Nice play as he was able to connect with Proofy. Smoke is down, and he's going to get ready for a push on this flag. Checks his right, doesn't see anybody, and he's got someone in his sights. He's going to pull flag and try to push him. Gets taken out by Stainville as we switch over to Karma. Remember, he still has his Lightning Strike and Hellstorm.
It seems to be he's going to be using it defensively because that would have been a perfect time to try and drop that lightning strike on the Envy spawns. They had 3 players down, decided not to do it, but in comes Killer. He's just taken down 2. Now Karma is going to try and get set up. The flag has been pulled now by Killer, so he's got himself a 2-piece. He knows Proofy's going to be to his left, but he's going to try and run away. Not the smartest play. He saw the red dot on his radar. Probably could have just pre-aimed and tried to pick up that kill, tried to bamboozle him and run away. Didn't work this time. Flag has now been returned.
Yeah, he tried to just get around that corner before Proofy was able to take him out from the hut. I would have liked to have seen him engage Proofy and get a clean pull. However, Envy, they've got the flag. They're trying to make moves here. Rambo is on his way. You're going to see that Hellstorm come out, try to catch him, and they do take him out. So flag is down, and it is returned there. So that was an incredibly close one by the Envy squad. Rambo ultimately taken out. 1 minute and 8 seconds left on the clock. Envy just desperately defending here as Fariko trying to make another push in there.
Yep, get on board now with Karma making his way towards this wheelbarrow side. Flag is open. He's going to go for a pull, but no, isn't actually open. There was a player just on that steps, but now Fariko going to go for a last-minute pull. Can Miracles pick up that kill? Yes, he can. He has one more in front of him, but Parasite, meanwhile, is going to make his way down this left-hand side, and as you can see on that radar, 2 Envy players now in a position to go clutch. One is Proofy, and he has the support of a teammate.
This is it. I think he's going to be able to pull this one. He's got to jump. He's going to do it. And it caps it. Fariko captures the flag here. Huge play by them. But guys, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. They're going to have to beat that time. Envy will be given the same option to be able to try to capture. Yep. I believe it's going to be like 4 minutes. I think it was at a minute or something like that. It was
very late.
Close,
4 minutes 24. That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time. A lot of time.
This begs the question, something that myself and Golden Boy had yesterday. Was that worth actually capping the flag? Because now the mentality is we have to play defensive.
Yeah, you know, that is sometimes the reason that you do that. Maybe you let that one go and it allows you another time to maybe capture the flag quicker than 4 minutes and 24 seconds. But with so much on the line here, I think they just wanted to bring that one in. These teams go back and forth here. It's going to be difficult for this Envy squad to try to get a pull here. They're going to set up. And if, again, Fariko captures their flag, it's game over.
It is. Now, has Karma still got those score streaks? We saw one Hellstorm being used. He still has that lightning strike. So if that flag is pulled by Envy, that can at least try and shut down the flag carrier dependent on the route he takes. We'll get on board now with Parasite.
And Parasite playing aggressive. He's just trying to end this game. Again, Benson, because of your point, he knew that 4 minutes and 24 seconds is not a lot of, or it's a lot of time for Envy to do something. So they're still going to make pushes towards Envy's flag to try to capture and end the game. And you've got to keep applying pressure. You do not want to play just defensively here in overtime because you've secured a flag. Continue to apply the pressure on this Envy squad so they can secure a win. Miracles takes out Proofy, and these guys are starting to move forward.
Miracles now making his way towards this red room. Is there going to be anyone in zigzag? Doesn't look like he's very, very far advanced, and he's been allowed to do so. Envy playing so defensive. He's going to shut down one. That's JCap. Can he try and get himself into a position to go either clutch to try and stop Rambo on the flag? Well, Rambo's going to be on the rampage. Here we go.
Rambo Ray, the captain here, has got the flag in his hands. He's trying to do something about it. He was able to get one stop there, but he knows there's Fariko players all over. He's going to need some support from his Envy team. He's just waiting in the money room to get some of that help. Going to challenge here, gets taken out by Miracle, so Rambo not able to capture that flag.
Now the question is, can Fariko try and get a bit of a counterplay on? Doesn't look like it. Stainville's going to control this pool side very, very well. Turns. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. Miracle's playing fantastically right now for Fariko. In fact, he's got himself 2 kills in a row. Rambo's going to be left all by himself. This could be time. No, it's not. Get turned on, Parasite. Oh my God. Rambo going big for Team Envy.
Those B23 are dual wields, man. They don't mess around here. He's trying to get some more shots off and gets taken out there. So Rambo not able to continue to advance. Only 2 minutes, 5 seconds left on the clock. The sense of urgency increases for Team Envy as they're trying to desperately get into Fariko's flag.
They need to push this right-hand side, which is exactly what JCap's doing. This could be the perfect opportunity now for him to try and pull the flag. There's only going to be one Fariko player defending it. In fact, no, there's going to be two now, one off spawn. And look how cautious he's being. He's trying to wait for his teammates to come and support him. He doesn't want to do this by himself. He knows that's going to be too hard to do against a team of quality such as Fariko Impact.
Yeah, so JCap's at the basketball court. You've got Stainville over there. They're just waiting to just engage these Fariko players collectively as a unit. Now Rambo, Stainville, all there. JCap tried to pull it, not able to do so, but Stainville's still alive for the Envyus squad. He's got some help by Ray. Ray's going to take off with his flag. 1 minute and 23 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to go for a stop. Only Killa's going to be able to do so. Takes him out there. Flag is still down by the pool. No one has picked it up yet or returned it. An opportunity still for Envy, but no, Killa's gonna get a return. So 1 minute and 8 seconds left. Envy's gotta do something now if they want to get a win here.
It's important to note Killa picked up that kill, but Karma did call in that lightning strike. He didn't necessarily have to because the flag was returned, so he no longer has that as an option to go defensively. So if Team Envy start to get some momentum and get a bit of map control in this last 52 seconds, they have no form of defense.
I felt like they had to use that though.
Yeah.
There was no option. You couldn't just depend 100% on Killa. They couldn't risk it, and it was worthwhile, even though it was Killa that got that kill, as we are in the eyes of Killa. He's just gonna hang out by HUD here. Poolside picks up Proofy. Gonna try to drop Stainville, but not gonna happen here, as now we switch over to Parasite, who's at the basketball court. These guys are all bunkered up on the flag. Rambo's gonna take out Miracles, causing Parasite to come up top here. He takes out JCap. Rambo very close around the corner. He too goes down. And let's see what these guys are able to do, but not enough time as it is dwindling down. Envy going to take a loss here as Fariko comes alive in overtime for the capture.
The first time Envy have lost CTF here at the Call of Duty World Championships, and what a time for Fariko to take it. That's so crazy. I mean, the perfect time for Fariko to do it at the grand final. And, you know, a round of applause from the crowd. They recognize what an achievement that actually is. This Envy lineup in CTF are not a team to be messed with, and Fariko have come out top trumps there.
Yes, what a matchup there, though. When you're at this championship level here, $600,000 between first and second place. The two, you know, I mean, these are obviously the two best teams in the world. They fought to get here and through qualifiers, through the championship, everything. And what a matchup. No surprise that this thing won in overtime, but wow, what a game there, Benson.
Now, the important thing to note is Fariko have taken that. Now, that is going to give them the world of confidence. They know just as well as we do that Envy don't lose CTF.
No.
And now they have done. Fariko are going to be sitting pretty.
Yes, because now they're tied up in the series 3-3, and they're going into hardpoint,
which is their game
is
type.
Synonymous with Fariko Impact. I mean, Fariko just knows how to handle hardpoint, and Karma, slow start on capture the flag. He just came out big, and they're going to need him here on hardpoint.
They really are. I mean, their actual win percentage is 90%. Now, just think about that. That's a huge percentage coming from the Fariko lineup. But you are, in fact, correct, therefore, is they do need Karma to go big. He was very slow starting in that CTF, but as soon as he started picking it up, as soon as he started getting those 2 pieces, those 3 pieces, those clutch plays, he really started to perform.
And before we get back to it, we want to take a moment to highlight an initiative that's important to Activision and all of us here.
I think it's hard to put door kicker on a resume.
It became difficult to find work, and it was just this long, drawn-out process to finding where I needed to be and finding the job that I needed.
I had an adjudicated top secret clearance. I had a software engineering degree, and it took me a year to find a job.
A lot of Americans are unaware that veterans unemployment is such a huge issue and such a critical issue in American society today. The Call of Duty Endowment can provide mentorship, training, job placement, resume writing, all the things that would, in essence, help them form a bridge from the veteran's military life to what would be a successful civilian career.
And there you have it, the Call of Duty Endowment, a great initiative by Activision here, but it is now 3-3 in the series. Fariko Impact versus Envyus. What a matchup we have. So it was a best of 11 continuation. It still is, obviously, but it was Fariko Impact that was down 3-2. That was a huge, huge win for them.
It is. It's actually tied up the series. Like you said, it's now going to be 3-3. We're going on to Hardpoint Hijacked. Now, Hardpoint, like we said before that little break, it's Impact's map. Impact's game type. They just do not lose it at all. And we're going on to Hijacked as well. And I'm just going to call it now. Expect to see a lot of shotgun action.
Oh, yeah, the Remingtons in the engine room. It's going to get dirty down there with the buckshot. So we are on our way to kick off the next game here. It's going to be game number 7. Hardpoint Hijacked, man. And I love this game type. And I love this map. This is going to be, it's a very small map. Run and gun and fast game type here. You're going to just see a brutal matchup between these two teams.
So many kills.
I think we're going to jump in with Karma. He's got the Remington in hand. And he's an insane hardpoint player as you see him. He's the second one in from the right there for the Fariko squad, and he just gets up there, pumped up. So you can see him, he's already on the call-outs before the game's even started. So let's kick it off here with Karma of the Fariko squad.
Now, Fariko already with that good spawn, so that's something they really need to think about. They need to think about holding that spawn straight off the bat, because obviously the next hard point is going to be directly behind them, but Karma is just going to go straight in and shuts down Jacob with the Remington and gets early control over this first hard point.
Jeez, I think Karma's so hyped, he almost took out one of his teammates there. And good thing he was reloading as we were going to stay on board with him. It is contested, pops one shot, not able to connect, picks up an assist, sees another player pretty far away, so he's going to back out. Smart play by Karma, has no range with that Remington, going to cost him to get out of there. JCap able to take him down, I believe, with the stun as we switch over to Killa. Contested is the hard point, as now Envy, we switch over to them. They're going to hold it down. JCap too as the Remington.
Yeah, that's a big kill from Jacob there. He's just trying to flip that spawn. He has one more to his left. Wasn't able to make that kill though. And Stainville currently on the hard point. Has 4 kills, and he's very close to his first score streak. Now, that could be game-changing, especially on Hijack. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Big, big kill right there from Stainville. Yeah,
it's going to cost him because he got that Hellstorm missile as well. But nice play by him to put the trophy system down to support his team. A lot of grenades and concussions come into that area that end up knocking people off the hard point. So putting that trophy system down is a great counter to that, as we are on with Proofy here. Envy holding down the hard point. Proofy picks up 2 kills, taking out Miracles and Parasite. Nice shooting. Can he make it 3? No, he can't, as Karma's going to come in here and kill her as it's contested, taking out Rambo, Ray, and Fariko going to get on the hard point.
Important thing to note now is the spawns have in fact flipped. Envy, as you can see, going to the very top of the boat. In fact, no, sorry, that's actually Fariko. Envy still on that hard point. Proofy's on a 2 streak, and the Killer's going to go in. He shuts down one, gets the secure. Can he find the second? No, he can't. He gets taken down. Let's have a look at Miracles.
Yeah, as we jump on with Miracles, holding down the hard point, he's going to get taken out. Switching over to Envyus. They are on the hard point, but look, they're making moves to get out of there, getting ready for the next hard point. It is smart at some point to abandon the hard point and get set up for the next one, and that's exactly what JCap's doing. But Fariko's doing the same thing, because the captain for their squad, Parasite, is down there with Killa, and the Remingtons are out in full force in the engine room. This is the most difficult hard point to get in, because there is only 2 entry points, and you can lock them down with the shotgun, which is why Fariko abandoned the hard point to get down here.
This is why Parasite is one of the best hardpoint players in the game. That knowledge to just back off, to set up on this next hardpoint, is going to give them 2 score streaks for Parasite. Is he going to get a 3rd kill? Yes, he's going to get the 4th as well. Huge play from Parasite with the shotgun. This is what we said before the map started. He's going to continue this rampage as well. One more. One streak, and he's on a 9th streak.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Parasite with the Remington in the engine room, causing havoc, going to earn himself all of his score streaks that are going to come in use here. Fariko making great use of this engine room time here as they've been holding it down. I will say Envy's done a good job contesting it, at least denying the Fariko team points here. Not too many points, but a little bit, as Fariko is going to take the lead here from holding down this hard point.
Fariko going to have a very fragile lead going into the second hard point, but on that mini-map, Envy all going to be setting up on the kitchen hard point, and Parasite's actually just going to leave the last few seconds, pulls out the death machine. Here we go, he's going to try and wreck some havoc in the kitchen area, goes into the dining room. If he's any good with this as he was with that shotgun, Envy are into some real trouble.
Blind firing here, holding it down, just firing off the shots. He doesn't care. He's letting it loose as they're holding down this hard point. 3 players. We're going to switch over to Killa, actually, because he's on 6 kills. This guy's trying to earn his score streaks as well. He's got the Remington holding it down. Envyus struggling to get in here with the death machine by Parasite, and you've got Killa that has all of his score streaks as well. It is just going to be brutal for them to get in here. Envy finally able to penetrate, but Karma's there as well, just contesting it, comes in with a shotgun, picks up 2 kills, gets taken out there. Switching over to Miracles, he's going to pick up a kill on Proofy, and back and forth we go, but Fariko just blowing out Envy here with 60+ points.
Miracle's gonna get that last kill as well. He's got him, well, that's actually a killer with all those score streaks. He's gonna be using that death machine. Picks up 2 on the hardpoint, pulls out the shotgun, gonna get the hit marker on the third. That was an unlucky play, but 111 to 46. Fariko dominating, this is what we were talking about. They've managed to take that CTF, and they are playing with confidence. You can tell just looking at some of the way these players are playing. Now, Parasite, we'll see what he's up to.
That Flakjack, I think, just saved Parasite here as he's just going to unload his lightning strike. Does pick up a kill on Proofy there. They're going to try to make moves in here and get this hard point. Miracles is on it. He's going to get taken out by JCap, so it's Envy holding it down, but that doesn't last long as Fariko moves in, knocking out Envy off of that hard point here. And Fariko, they are playing like they want to win this championship.
They are on Killer. Gonna get the good spawn, and this is the hard point you expect to see all of those score streaks being used, and that is exactly what's happened. He's actually called in that lightning strike. Is he gonna connect? Hit 3! Oh, Fariko, Killer, how many of those were his team?
It was 3, but he took out Miracles on his team, but still, that was pretty beastly.
Wow, big plays, and he's gonna continue the rampage with the shotgun, shuts down one player on the hard point, finally taken down. But my God, what plays we just saw right there.
As we switch over to the Envy squad here, they're starting to mount a comeback as they're going to try to make a move on that hard point. It is Fariko that's holding it down on board with Rambo Ray. He's got the Scorpion in his hands, waiting for some of his teams before he moves in here.
Yep, doesn't want to be too quick and taken down by himself. He's got one player directly in front of him, as we can see on that mini-map. Is he going to get the challenge? Yes, he is. Going to get concussed, though. That was the worst possible time. Hasn't been challenged. Should pick off one here. Is he going to get the second? No, he isn't going to be able to do so.
And Rambo was trying to get back there to get the favorable spawn. Yep. If you were able to move back there to that side of the boat, it would allow your team to spawn in an area that would make you closer to the hard point. That is why he was focused more on getting back there than jumping on the hard point. However, Fariko, already a step ahead of him, was able to stop that movement.
Yeah, hard point is a game type all about the spawns. If you can control the spawns, you can win the game. That's what it's all about. As JCap now in this hard point has picked up 1. He's on a 2 streak as well, playing a little cautiously. And right now, you can tell Envy know Fariko are going to be setting up underground.
Yeah, they're like, they've got to move in there. Yep. But Fariko is already 1 step ahead. They actually were able to sacrifice that hard point because, again, the engine room, it is all about this hard point because there's only 2 entry points. And again, the shotgun can be incredibly valuable down here.
And that's what Parasite's going to try and utilize. He's 1, he's 2. No! Hit marker on the second one. But look at the lead Fariko have. It's 100 points with 3 minutes, 27 seconds still to go. They have 2 players currently streaking on their team, and Miracles, he's going to get all 3 of his score streaks as well. And Fariko really are so dominant at a hard point.
Look at these stats.
Oh my days.
This is just dominating. 35 and 18 with 10 defends. But Miracles is on a roll here.
What's interesting there is actually Karma, bottom fragging for his team. The rest of his team doing all the slaying work for him, and there really isn't that much he can actually do. But Miracles on the next hard point, already setting up with 12 seconds still to go.
This is a crazy play by Fariko. We know they're a strong hardpoint team. They did lose the engine room. Envy's going to be able to pick up the last points there for Rambo Ray and the Envy squad. He's going to hold it down here. So Fariko already making moves to the next hardpoint, but Envy's there to meet him as they know how critical it is for Envy to try to get this hardpoint from Fariko. We've got 6 players between the 2 teams in this hardpoint, and it's just contested.
It's going to be contested for a while as well, as Killer, he's going to be sat in this corner, waits to be challenged, takes down Rambo. Second one comes in, he hits that as well. There's going to be 1 left. Is he going to go for it? He is now. Again, next, he's got another one in the room. That would have been his 4th. Unfortunately, could not make it happen. JCap, he's on a 3 streak for now. He's going to get taken down. That's all 4 Fariko players down, but they still have those streaks.
As we're on board here with the Fariko squad, Fariko's going to just pick up 2 nice kills there. 195 to 112. Envy trying to mount a comeback here, but it is tough because Fariko only needs 55 more points. Make it just a clean 50 now here with 2 minutes left on the clock. Fariko starting to hold it down. 5 seconds left in this hard point before they make a shuffle again.
We're going to see all sorts of score streaks being used on this next hard point. Killer's been taken down once again. He does have that Hellstorm to use if he needs to. He's going to have one right in front of him, not going to get that kill. As I believe that was actually Rambo who managed to shut him down. But Fariko getting those good spawns, ready for this next hard point.
And yes, only 30 points left. Well, 34 points, but a minute and 24 seconds left on the clock. Put it this way, it is almost impossible here for Envy to do anything, and actually it is impossible. So how crazy is this? After being down, Fariko was down 3-2 coming into this series. They go into overtime, capture the flag, they win that one. They come here and they just just tear apart Envy on this hard point hijack. And now all of a sudden they are leading the series 4-3. Fariko only 2 games away from being crowned our Call of Duty champions.
You can tell Fariko want revenge. Envy obviously knocking Fariko down into the loser bracket yesterday, and they've come back today with all guns blazing. And a performance like this, winning 2 maps back-to-back against a team so strong. I mean, right now, just look at Killer and Miracles. Just amazing play.
Absolutely. Here is time dwindling down on the clock. We're just pretty much, it's just garbage points here, but Fariko just going to use this as warm-up time as they're trying to get the fresh 250 here, holding down this hard point. Shots being fired back and forth. 20 seconds left on the clock. Fariko playing at a phenomenal level here. I mean, they're just insane. They're acting and playing like they are the best team in the world.
Yep, and you know, this is the sort of performance that you're going to get given when you not only win at MLG, but you come over the pond, win at EGL as well. And some big plays going down there. But the game is going to end. They weren't able to actually hit that 250, but close enough.
Close enough it is. So Envy, they did lose there, but their hopes are still high as they're trying to stay positive. But Parasite and Karma there, as you just saw them real quickly, they look real happy.
They look very happy, considering just how sort of stone-faced they were earlier on in that interview.
Oh my gosh, Miracles almost dropped a 50 bomb. Wow.
Woo. But look at the caps there.
Yeah.
Killer, 14 caps. That's big play. And you know, Karma, considering he's been MVP at the past 2 events, he didn't actually have the best game there, but they still managed to win so convincingly.
Yeah, they're feeding the family right now. Most definitely here, man. Everybody's pulling their weight for the Fariko squad, and that's what allowed them to pull up a big win there.
Yep, and that was a very big win, 244 to 138. They now have control in this series as well. They have that 1 map lead. It's going to be 4-3. And let's not forget, Envy, they had the lead coming into this grand final.
All right, well, let's send it down to Justine. She is with an awesome dude, Mark Lamia. How you guys doing down there?
We are here, Fwiz. Thank you so much. All right, Mark, I believe you have a big announcement for us.
Yeah, listen. I just want to tell everyone how amazing this is here for us all to be here. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the Call of Duty Championships. And let's give it up for these players and these teams. Amazing stuff, amazing competitors. Listen, the teams who made it to the championship, they qualified through in-game league play as well as a number of qualifying tournaments throughout the world. And what we're seeing here today on display is truly the best of the best. And it's a day that's been several years in the making for us at Treyarch, as we were inspired by the world of esports, and we wanted to bring the thrill of Call of Duty competition to an entirely new level with Black Ops 2. So we built a multiplayer game that's prime for competitive play, right? Including a number of truly unique features just for esports, right? Making sure that it was just as fun to watch as it is to play, just like you're doing here today. From COD casting in the game to the in-game league play to being able to live stream from your console, we built a game that could come here and show up for the world's best Call of Duty teams. And it's the same game and the same features that every player in the world gets when they're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2. So listen, I want to congratulate everyone who's competed on the road to the championship, and best of luck to Fariko, Impact, and Envyus here. So I want to thank these guys. Now, listen, the only reason that some of us from the team are here, the only reason is because we have some, let's call them replacers back at the studio who are helping us on our next DLC Uprising. And let me tell you what, on April 16th, you're gonna need some replacing too. So check this out, guys. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon. We'll see you later.
Encore and Vertigo maps look sick.
They do.
I am excited.
Studio as well.
Yeah,
Studio
man.
looks so
Uprising
good.
DLC, baby. That thing looks so good in the replacer. I mean, we were up here laughing the whole time. That's such a funny video. What a great matchup we just saw there. So if you're just tuning in, Fariko, Impact versus Envyus. The series started out 3-2 in favor of Envyus, but a turn of events as Fariko has won 2 straight games.
Yep, they've got the momentum back in this series. They managed to beat Envy, who have never lost at CTF here at the Call of Duty World Championships. They managed to beat them, and now they are looking very, very strong.
And going into a Search and Destroy game on Express nonetheless. But Puckett, Justine, I believe you two are down on the floor. What's going on down there?
We are. So Fariko is now up 4-3. Now, Puckett, have you been watching every match? What are you feeling?
Oh man, that CTF game on Raid is really where I knew Fariko was going to start going off. Parasite at one point in that game was challenging at the Envy base. He engaged a player, ducked behind a wall, got his health back, and right before his health was fully back, he sprayed 2 more bullets. His teammates got the kill, ran that first flag in, and that was the momentum they needed. They've carried it over. They won the overtime. Then you just saw what they can do on Hijack. They all were going nuts down in the bottom hard point. The shotguns were out. The SMGs were on point. And Fariko Impact is just rolling right now. Envy, though, they got another CTF game coming up next, and it could be anyone's game.
Now, do you have any predictions? Because, I mean, this could really go either way.
Yeah, I got Envy taking this next standoff. I feel like they're angry. I just peeked into the booth. I saw Rambo going over the strategy. These guys are on point for standoff. You're going to watch Rambo. He's going to be that sneaky player. He's always going to get behind the Fariko team. But if Fariko can stop him from doing that, they will take standoff CTF and be up 5-3 in the series.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome, and we'll send it back up to the booth to the guys.
All right, Puckett, Justine, thank you. If you're just now tuning into the broadcast, you might have missed game number 6, and it was certainly one you didn't want to miss. So let's just check out the highlights from Capture the Flag on Raid.
Now Fariko gonna go for a last-minute pull. Can Miracles pick up that kill? Yes, he can. He has one more in front of him. But Parasite, meanwhile, is gonna make his way down this left-hand side. And as you can see on that radar, 2 Envy players now in a position to go clutch. One is Proofy, and he has the support of a teammate.
This is it. I think he's gonna be able to pull this one. He's gotta jump. He's gonna do it. And it caps it. Fariko captures the flag here. Huge play by them. But guys, it's not over yet. It is not over yet. What a crazy overtime capture the flag that was. It was like 4 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock in overtime. They had to try to come back and get that. Envy was not able to do that. It was close. Remember, you saw Karma's lightning strike come down. Killa tried to get in there. He was able to stop that flag carrier. Ultimately, that's how Fariko was able to win, stopping Envy from beating that time. Again, if you missed game number 6, you might have probably missed game number 7. So check out the most recent matchup. It was Hardpoint on Hijacked. This is the most difficult hard point to get in because there is only 2 entry points and you can lock them down with the shotgun, which is why Fariko abandoned the hard point to get down here.
Yeah, this is why Parasite is one of the best hard point players in the game. That knowledge to just back off, to set up on this next hard point is going to give them 2 score streaks for Parasite. Is he going to get a 3rd kill? Yes, he's going to get the 4th as well. Huge play from Parasite with the shotgun. This is what we said before the map started. He's going to continue this rampage as well. One more. One streak and he's on a 9th streak.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Benson, so the question is this. You know, you're Envy here. You came in, very high vibes. You were up 3-2 in the series. You seem to have been the kryptonite for Fariko Impact yesterday. You wake up today, things seem to be a little different for this Envy squad. What do you do for Envious? How do you get back in this game?
They have to draw on the confidence and know that they've already beaten them once. They have beaten Fariko Impact. They're the only team in the world that can actually say that.
Yes.
So they may be down now, but they can come back into it. I mean, you look at the quality of players they have.
Right.
So amazing. They can easily come back into this.
Certainly.
It's going to be Search and Destroy next. Now, Search and Destroy is known as the game changer. You know, Envy, this could be their time to come back into the series.
Yeah, and Fariko, they've only have like a 33% win rate here at the championship for Search and Destroy.
Not good.
They're not like, you know, they're not the best Search and Destroy team here, right?
It's that weak game time.
Yeah, and Envy is definitely proven that they are better at S&D. I will say, though, yesterday, that Game 5 Envy versus Fariko Impact game that happened yesterday, it went down into overtime, and it was back and forth here. So I expect a very intense Search and Destroy matchup.
Yep, it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, if it goes all the way to last round, I can honestly, I can see that happening. These 2 teams are so hard to separate right now.
Yeah. Yeah, because look, if that Search and Destroy gets away from them, you know, CTF, maybe Envy can pick up, but then you've got Hardpoint on Raid, and Fariko is a scary team on Hardpoint. You saw it on Hijack. It doesn't get any better for Envious when they play Hardpoint Raid, that Fariko squad. Justine, you're down there. What's going on here on the floor?
We are down here on the floor, and they're setting up for the next game, and I'm pretty excited. Now, we were both sitting there watching that last match, and it was pretty intense, especially at such close quarters, and they had those shotguns out.
I think it's the first time in 3 days I saw everybody put their phones down to watch what was going on.
Taking a time out for tweeting, which is always important.
It was amazing, and but let's talk about that replacers thing, right?
It was great.
That was a great spot. And if you're watching on Xbox Live, don't forget to tune in. Mob of the Dead, a behind-the-scenes video only on the console right after the competition. AC, what do you think? What are things doing? Where are we going?
You know, I keep betting against Impact, and I keep feeling stupid.
Right.
You know, it's incredible. Do you know what? One thing I've loved seeing this weekend is watching Parasite play. I've never seen him play in real life, just on YouTube and watching streams and stuff, and it's just been amazing watching him. And that run with his shotgun in the engine room is just ridiculous, amazing.
And he seems so calm and collect, and he just gets stuff done.
I mean, he just kill after kill after kill. It was unbelievable. So I think it's only going to get better.
All right, well, let's see if their confidence can hold up, and let's go back up to you, Fwiz.
All right, well, hey, man, how you feeling, dude?
Pumped. This final is everything that we thought it was going to be, and I can see it going all the way to the end. We called it. We both said, see going to the last map thriller. And so far, if Envy take this and get their confidence back, we have a grand final on our hands.
I do want to give a big shout out to Xbox. This event wouldn't have happened without them. All the viewers that are out there watching on Xbox Live, we love you to death. So thanks for tuning in. And certainly, again, much appreciation to the Xbox team for making this happen. And we got Major Nelson and AC here. There's nothing better than that, you know, man? So, you know, we've been talking a lot. I think we're ready to get into the game.
Yeah, I think the Search and Destroy on Express is now ready to get underway. And you know what? I'm going to ask you quickly, call it.
You're going to call it?
No, who do you think's going to take it?
Well, I called Fariko Impact to win the whole thing. I think Envy's going to win this Search and Destroy game. I think it's time that they get back into it. But ultimately, at the end of the day, I think it's going to be Fariko Impact that wins it. You called Envy?
No, I called Impact. I did call Impact.
Okay, you did call Impact?
I called Impact.
Okay, all right. Well, again, it is Search and Destroy Express. There is only 2 bomb sites here. You know, I wonder how much of these guys are actually going to go down to the terminal. Sometimes that's not the most convenient bomb site for these 2 teams. So let's kick it off on Search and Destroy Express.
All right, well, we're going to be on board with Fariko Parasite to start things off. And Fariko, they're going to be on the attacking side. Now, historically in Search and Destroy, you always have to win those defensive rounds. If you can win those defensive rounds, you can then just try and attempt at winning those attacking rounds. And that's how you can build on an easy Search and Destroy score. But Parasite, going to be using that sniper to start things off.
Yeah, Parasite with the sniper rifle on Search and Destroy is absolutely lethal. We've seen him do all kind of crazy things. Dude, yesterday, he had a collateral on Search and Destroy Cargo and a professional match at the World Championship here. I mean, like, get out of here, man.
When does that ever happen?
Yeah, a collateral. Oh, takes out the trophy system.
I thought it was a person for a minute there, but you did actually just have a glimpse of someone on the opposite side of the terminal. But already, Parasite is going to be left in a 1 versus 3 situation. He's coming up against JCap, Rambo, and Stainville. And I believe Rambo is actually going to be planting that bomb.
As we are on board still with Parasite, he's the last one up for his squad here for Rico. They're in a 3v1 situation. He's got the snipes out. This is not looking good for him. He is on the offensive side as well, and they know where the bomb is. For Rico, going to struggle here in the first round of Search and Destroy.
Parasite knows just to rotate around. He's running straight towards 3 of them. And Envy, a really experienced team, they know that bomb is down. They're just going to be sitting around the area, waiting to see if Parasite is going to challenge, and he is going to try it now, peeking around that corner. Is he going to find anyone in the headbutt? No, he's not. 26 seconds left. Parasite has to make moves now.
Yeah, Parasite here still in that 3v1 situation. I mean, 21 seconds left. You wonder if he just gets out of there, because you do have Stainville who's got 2 kills, but he's going to try to continue to press forward. They know, I don't know if he should have shot that. Maybe he just went out, got the bomb here, and now Rambo's just going to run out of there because they just got to buy more time. And finally, Parasite gets taken out. So Envy gets on the board here, takes the lead 1-0 on Search and Destroy.
JCap there with our round-ending kill cam, shutting down Parasite. And you can see just how locked down Envy actually had that bomb site. And that bomb that was in fact down. And now
switching operation ready point.
To Envy. Managed to hold their defensive side. Now let's have a look and see if they can try and win on the attack.
You want to watch Fariko? Let's jump over there. Let's jump over to Envy. I think we've been a little too Fariko heavy. Let's see what these guys are able to do. And we're going to jump in the eyes of JCap's got the combat knife out, but he's rolling with the M8.
Well, you can see the way these 2 teams are setting up. Envy is pretty much sending 3 players over towards that A bomb site. And in terms of Envy, Fariko's defense, only 2 on that catwalk. What can JCap do? Just trying to get vision on someone. Isn't going to happen just yet, although he is looking in the right direction and taken down.
Big plays. Wow.
Big kill right there from Parasite. And that bomb is also going to go down. That's 39 seconds left on the timer.
And now we're on board with Karma from the Fariko squad here, trying to move in. He's got a little bit of help. It's a 4v1 situation. Proofy's down. Fariko's going to get the defuse, and now they're actually just going to give it to Parasite. All 4 players have 1 kill, so it doesn't matter who it goes to. The reason why that is if you've got more kills than another player, that'll help you earn closer to your score streak. So there you have it. Fariko answers back.
Get ready for the next
1 round apiece now here on this Search and Destroy Express. If you are just joining in, it's 4-3 to Fariko in this grand final, best of 11. And right now, you're watching Karma.
Switching sides.
In that kill cam, nice play, switching sides.
Search and destroy.
And Karma actually got that sniper rifle out. Let's have a look if you can try and utilize that.
Neutralize the objective.
All right, well, we're going to jump on with Karma from the Fariko squad here, and let's see what he's able to do with that sniper rifle. This time doesn't go with the dual band and decides to do the ballistic CPU as his attachment.
Well, hasn't seen anyone just yet. He's going to be playing very, very patiently indeed, trying to see if he can get vision on someone. And just having a look at the map, Envy, well, they've set up very, very defensively.
Yeah, as you can see here, Karma is getting close. Yeah. It looks like the Envy squad's starting to push, so Karma is actually going to have some players that are going to be moving into him. Oh, tries to connect, not able to do so, pulls out the Cap 40, can't follow up with a kill. Rambo takes out Parasite, making a 4v3 situation. They make it 4v2, and then players back and forth, so only 1 up for the Fariko squad. It's going to be Killa, and he's going to have to take out 3 Envy players if he wants to do anything about it, but he does have the bomb in his hands. That's going to be helpful. Not going to go to B because I think they do have an idea, possibly. I mean, I would assume that Envy knows that the bomb is at B, but nobody's around him. Actually, Killa could have got that bomb down there on the B side, but Rambo takes him out. Envy takes the lead 2-1.
Yep, Killa was trying to be smart, and unfortunately, it just didn't work for him there. He didn't want to go for that plant, but you could see the intelligence from that opposition team all moving towards the opposite side. Rambo there with the MP7. He's going to pick up that round-ending kill cam. And that is now going to give Envy the upper hand in this Search and Destroy. It's going to be 2 rounds to 1. And how do Fariko try and respond?
That's a good question there. So you've got Parasite and Karma both have snipers out. However, Parasite just switched. It looked like he switched to the shotgun for a second. Maybe he decided to still continue with the sniper. So he's going to go down his side, B side terminal. And now he's got the dual band up. He's going to see if he can see anyone through the smoke. Again, if you have cold blood, that's not going to show up then on the dual band. I like this spot in the elevator. He's just going to kind of hang out there. They're setting up for a B push. However, he's got his team. Killa is on the A side with the shotgun. So the team is trying to defend both B and A side. Parasite didn't see anybody, so now he's double backing to A. You've got Karma down for Fariko and 2 Envy players down. Only Proofy and Stainville up for the Envy squad.
Still on board with Killa on this defensive side for Fariko. He actually has someone right around this corner. Is he up in the top control room? He may well be. Killa's going to have to try and find out. Is he's actually going to go and challenge? Well, he's not going to jump back down. He could be outside, and he knows there's someone around there. You can see just how cautious Killa's actually playing. Jumps around, going to get shot in the back. Unfortunate play. Proofy gets the upper hand this time.
And 2v1 situation. Parasite is all that remains. He's going to have to do something about it. He's on the defensive side of things. That it's a little bit more helpful for him. But now he's going to check out to see if anybody's at the B bomb site. Doesn't see anyone. Now he's going to start making towards his way, towards A. And looks like, look at this.
Timing.
Bad timing is right. Just as he checks B, Envy decides to come in there. And he's going to look at A, thinking they're over here. However, bomb goes down at B. Parasite now has to swing all the way back. This is going to be a tough situation for him.
Well, we saw Parasite do the 1 versus 2 clutch yesterday when it counted. Can he try and do it again? He's going to be very aggressive.
He's got to take out, either get the defuse or take out. Not going to happen. Proofy takes out Parasite. Envy takes the lead 3-1. Now we're starting to see a little bit of life out of this Envy squad after a dismal hardpoint that they played last game.
Yep, Envy coming back strong in this situation, but it's kind of like we anticipated, if we're honest. You know, this sort of a caliber of team, they're never going to get down without a fight, and now they have this lead in Search and Destroy. I expect them to try and build upon it. Going to be on board with Karma for Fariko on this attacking side, and hello, he's put out an MMS.
Yeah. Who do you want to watch here? Who do you want to get your eyes on?
I'm curious to see exactly what Karma's going to try and do with the MMS scanner, because making his way towards this right-hand side, unless he's going to play really, really passively, I can't really see how he's going to be able to utilize it.
All right, as we continue to stay on board with Karma, he's got the MMS. Again, that's going to help him look around to see if anybody is around these corners, but Cold Blood, you can't rely on it 100% because if you have Cold Blood on, that's going to take you off. Killer's going to get the bomb down here as we switch to him. Bomb is down for the Fariko squad, so Envy is going to have to get in there, defuse it. Fariko trying to answer back themselves and get around here, making it 3-2. And let's switch over to the Envy squad, as now they've got to move into the B bomb site. JCap actually going behind enemy lines, going to try to go a flank in there. Not going to happen. Rambo actually going for the sneaky defuse here. He might get it. He might get it. Rambo is going to get the defuse.
He's going to get it. Rambo. Oh my days. That's just the
sneaky man.
The confidence required to go for that right there is unreal. Same build right now with the round-ending kill cam. Nice play from him, but Rambo, that defuse, clutch play from him.
That bomb's ticking. I'm going to get it defused, and that's what Rambo did. Nice play. Ballsy.
Really nice play. Yeah, and that's definitely the word, ballsy. Can't think of a better word for that. You know, still Fariko players up, and Rambo thinks, you know what? I fancy my chances right now. I'm just going to go straight for that defuse. We're going to be on board with him now as well to start off this 6th round. Going to fire a few shots, not going to connect.
Stanville takes out Killa. Karma falls up, back and forth they go, and now all of a sudden it's a 2v2 situation. Rambo and JCap up, but JCap picks up another kill on Karma, and now Parasite is all alone for the Fariko squad.
Yeah, Parasite once again left to go clutch in the 1 versus 2 situation. And Parasite with that sniper rifle, covering that middle of the map. Let's have a look. Can he try and do? He's up against JCap and Rambo. Bomb goes down, 44 seconds left. It's been planted at the B bomb site. Familiar situation, this almost deja vu.
It is almost deja vu as we're in the eyes of Parasite, seeing what he can do. He does see somebody, he has to get out of there. Oh, almost picks that up. So now Envy just 1 round away from tying this series up on Search and Destroy.
Wiz, I'm so confused. Fariko looked so strong in that last map. They dominated the hard point, 244 to 138. Now we're coming on to this Search and Destroy. It's like the teams have switched booths. This doesn't really make sense. I mean, it's 5-1 to Envy. They're in complete control.
But Fariko, they're just not as good of a Search and Destroy team as Envy.
The stats don't lie. 33% is their win-loss ratio here at the Call of Duty World Championships. So we're going to get on board with the attacking team.
It's going to be in the eyes of Parasite again here. Let's see, he's been just... he's been struggling this game here. Picks up a nice kill, and now he's going to try to pick up another one.
The knife of doom. Parasite with that swag. Look at the reaction. Look at the reaction. He's just trying to say, look how easy that is. Look how easy that is. They're in the round-ending kill cam. Picks up 1, gets the knife, swings across, picks it up.
Just shanked him.
Shanked him. 5-2 though. Fariko still with a lot of work to do if they're going to try and come back in this Search and Destroy.
Fariko staying alive here on Search and Destroy. Envy only 1 round away from picking it up. Let's jump over to JCap for the Envy squad, see what they're able to do. Envy again trying to close this one out. It's a huge game for them because they will tie this series up if they can win this Search and Destroy game.
If Fariko manage to take another map, they are going to be 1 map away from $400,000, the amazing Black Ops 2 World Championship trophy, and also those pretty badass rings.
I haven't say so. I did say earlier that Call of Duty was the first to do it with the rings, and I was completely mistaken. A lot of other esports titles have done. By the way. So I just want to say that correction. I was absolutely wrong here, as Fariko is going to get the defuse on the bomb, and again, Fariko continues to stay alive.
Yep, Fariko, they are not getting eliminated, and Parasite taking a deep breath there. The player on the right-hand side of your screen, Killer, going to pick up the round-ending kill cam, 5-3. Can you see Fariko coming back into this game now? It's a tough one to call because they're building on those score sheets. I'm pretty sure I saw Parasite. I may be wrong, but I think he has.
I still think Envy's going to close this one out.
I'd be surprised if they didn't. Yeah. It would be a huge shock if Fariko managed to come back into this.
As we jump on board with Proofy from the Envy squad, they're going to send 3 men towards the B bomb site. As you see the trophy system go out, that's going to already help them as they are defending left and right, trying to get some shots down range. Not able to pick up a kill there. Rambo Ray picked up a 2-piece, and now Karma's by himself here. Proofy and JCap. Dose J up for Envy and Karma all alone. Let's switch over to Karma and the Fariko squad as he's got to beat 2 incredibly talented players to get the round win here. Envy again trying to close this one out.
Well, Karma's going to get tagged up, needs to try and cycle back. Unfortunately for him though, the bomb is down and both remaining Envy players, JCap and Proofy, they know where that bomb is. Karma's going to try and rotate. He doesn't have that long to do so. Only 44 seconds left, got himself back exactly where he was. Needs to go big for his team.
as we continue to stay on board with Karma. He's moving slowly, and now he's just got to be incredibly careful. I believe the Envy squad is going to pick up one kill there, but J-Cap right there covering his buddy Proofy. Envy closes that round out, ties up the series. Huge, huge play by Envy. They needed that win like no other, and again, the series is tied up. Whew.
It's going to be 4 maps apiece.
Yeah, 4 to 4, man. That is crazy.
We said it was going to be close, and so far it hasn't disappointed. Neither of these two teams really able to put their dominance in, as the next map is actually going to be CTF now.
Yeah, this
we were
one's
saying
tough.
how dominant Envy were at CTF, then Fariko out of nowhere, they came in, took it to overtime, and won.
That was actually the first map that Envy has ever lost and captured the flag here at this championship. Fariko was able to hand them their first CTF loss.
Yep.
But again, that game was so close.
It was.
It would be very hard to tell here. And this is good. I like that it's a very close game going into capture the flag, because now the series is tied up 4 to 4, and this is going to be game number 9. I think we're going to see 11, like we said.
I'm thinking we are.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine a game 11 search and destroy like overtime?
I probably wouldn't be able to cope. It would just be too close to call.
I'm like nervous up here, and I'm not even playing, man. All right, well, let's send it down to Chris Puckett. What's going down there, my man?
How's it going, guys? I'm with my man Brycey, and Bryce, you've been commentating all weekend long. You've had the pleasure of casting Envy and Fariko earlier, and before today started, before this championship match, you told me the map order and who is going to win each game. Your predictions have been spot on, and coming up next, we actually have that CTF game on Standoff. What's your predictions going into it?
You know what? I actually think that Impact aren't going to win this capture the flag. I know they won the last one. Envy have a stronger capture the flag game. It's that simple. They now have the momentum from the search and destroy. But Impact are going to win the hardpoint. Their hardpoint game has been on point all weekend. They're just too good. Parasite is a monster on that anchor. Then you're going to come down to the search and destroy. I'm not even going to call that one. That's the only one I haven't called. It's going to be tight. We probably will see another 5-5.
All right, well, I think all the casters, and I agree, we're all hoping for that best of 11, game 11, round 11, search and destroy. Foyz and Benson, back up to you.
Thanks, Puckett. Thanks, Bryce. And yeah, it's like we all want game number 11 here to happen, rightfully so. Look, we got some fans of that. I think that's Big Optic Hex. I'm not sure. Is that Big Optic Hex? Yeah, it certainly is. There we go. Look, at least this side of the crowd has a pulse, man. Before we looked at some other one. Man, they look like some zombie bodies out of an Uprising DLC or something. There we go. People are starting to wake up. The series is tied 4-4. It's going to be game number 9. Don't want to get ahead of myself here. And it's going to be capture the flag on Standoff. I'm excited. As you can see, here's a nice, beautiful little map overview of the map Standoff.
Yep, Envy cannot afford to lose this map. If they do, like Brycey just said, like Puckett's been saying all weekend as well, every single caster that's had the privilege of commentating over Fariko this weekend, Fariko are too good at hardpoint. If they can manage to somehow beat Envy in this CTF, they're going to go ahead and take it.
Did you see Miracles right there?
No.
Oh my goodness, Miracles is
Was he pumped?
I thought I was hyped up. I'm looking at him. He's down there giving bro fives left and right, just trying to get his team fired up. You got to love the energy and enthusiasm. This is only his third, again, we were talking about earlier, this is only his third tournament he's ever attended.
Crazy.
The first 2 he won. He's trying to go 3-3.
Trying to get that hat trick.
Which is just, the hat trick, that's right, which is just mind-boggling. Is that mind-boggling?
It is mind-boggling. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the help, dude. It's good to have you up here in the booth, man. First time ever casting together.
Right?
EU and North America, the powers unite, man.
Yeah. Bam. Let's have a bro fist of our own.
Let's get a bro fist. The refs have got this game going on, so let's get it going. Guys, if you want to tune in to the social media aspect of things, feel free to tweet COD Esports as the hashtag and join in on the conversation with Xbox. Go ahead, give them some love, tag it. This whole thing is brought to you by Xbox, and we got all the love in the world for those guys, as now we're jumping in to game number 9, capture the flag on Standoff. We got to watch Envy.
We do.
We got to watch Envy.
They can't afford to lose this. If Envy lose this map, that is going to be game over, unless somehow Envy can claw back.
Well, yes or no, because, they lose this one.
Here's the hard point, though.
Yeah, the hard point game 10, and right, but then it goes to a game 11 search and destroy then. Yeah, but if they lose CTF, I see what you're saying. You gotta win it. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
They have to win. Envy can't drop this.
Yeah, right, Benson. Well, truthisms being spoken by you as we're on board with Rambo Ray here for the Envy squad, and let's see what these guys are able to do.
Well, we pushing his left-hand side. He immediately pulls out those dual-wheel B2 3Rs. He's been using them all weekend. Only going to tag up a player, though. And just have a look at that map as he goes down. Proofy having to play very, very defensively early on.
Yeah, absolutely. A couple of those Envy players went down, so now Proofy's up here trying to get some shots down range. He does take out Miracles. He gets taken out, switching back to JCap, who's going to double back here and is able to pick up Killa, who was the one that took out Proofy. So nice play, heads-up play by JCap to double back there and get some defense on the flag.
Now, the important area on this map is going to be that left-hand side that you can see by the tanks. You need to control that. And right now, it's Fariko with the control. JCap on this top story of the shop. He's going to be looking over towards that exact area, seeing if he can find any of the Fariko players. Throws a concussion, going to have a challenge at the V-Dom, taken down, though. And let's have a look what Proofy's up to.
Yeah, that was a gun battle right there. Proofy's able to pick up a kill on Miracles, as now he's going to draw back up his foul and see what he's able to do up here. He's going to take the crow's nest up here at the top house and just looking around, patiently picks up a nice kill there on Miracles again. This guy is on fire. He's got 3 consecutive kills. He's going for his Hellstorm, and now he is trying to make a push up towards the flag. This is a good setup. He's got some support from his Envy players. Right behind him is Rambo Ray. Parasite does take him out. Let's jump on board with Rambo. He started to make an advancement, gets taken out as well. So Fariko doing a nice job stopping these Envy advancements.
1 minute 30 into this game of CTF Standoff. All we're seeing so far is just constant battle for map control. Neither team getting themselves into a position where they can actually pull the flag on board with Stable now. Gets one through the smoke. Nice play from him. Going for the pre-fire as well. Not going to connect. Ooh, he's going to get challenged. It's a bit of help from his teammate though. But look again how defensive Envy are being forced to play. Stable doesn't want to give away any flags, but that was why. He knew Karma was going to be rotating somewhere around there. He does get shut down though. Nice play.
Yeah, it was Proofy that was able to take out Karma, who was making a push for the flag, and you're absolutely right, Benson. They are having to play very defensively here. Every time Envy tries to make a push up towards here, they get taken out. Fariko just seems to be on top of them every single time going for this flag, causing Envy just to have to sit back and watch their flag very protected.
As Rambo now actually pulling together a few kills, trying to fight again for some map control. Let's look at what JCap's up to though, making his way towards the gas station. Now just going to go back up top, wants to defend his flag some more, trying to anticipate whether there's going to be any of the Fariko players around him. He's taken down one, trying to see if there's any more. It doesn't look like it on that mini-map, and now can Envy try and get a little bit more map control?
As we're continuing to stay on board with JCap here, but switching over to Fariko because he did just grab the Envy flag. This is going to cause the Envy team to kind of come back because all 3 of them were circled around the tank. So now Killer is going to be met here by an Envy opponent. He's not able to connect his shots. Going to just try to blast out anybody here. He's going to get stunned. He's just trying to run. He's going to just run. He is just going to run, and he's going to get this capture. Huge play by Killer. Wow. Doesn't go for the engage. Huge heads-up play. And that was swagless, that dolphin dive he missed.
he missed it, but
0 points for that, but he did get it captured.
He has managed to get that capture in. Just let's have a quick recap of that flag pull. He pulled the flag and then just waited. Rather than, you know, the normal thing where you pull the flag and you run, he waited. He was really patient. He waited for his teammates to get a few kills, then was actually able to run that flag home completely uncontested. And that is going to be some big plays coming from Rico. Now Envy, they need to respond. They only have 1 minute 20 left in this first side of CTF. But like I said before this game started, if Envy lose this CTF, they're not going to be able to win the hard point.
And they're now set up for another flagpole, and Killa does get stopped out, but Miracle's there on the top, going to smoke it, grabs that flag, and he's going to run with it. He is going to be met by some Envy players who got to watch out, though. Fariko Miracles is an insane flag runner, and he does get stopped, but Parasite has 4 kills. He's going to play a little bit more conservative because he needs to get those score streaks, and there he is, takes out Stainville. Now he's only 1 kill away. Huge stop by JCap, taking out Parasite, who almost had his Hellstorm.
46 seconds remaining of capture the flag on Standoff right now for Rico with that 1 flag lead. It's a very fragile lead, but Envy, before this grand final, had a 100% CTF record. Fariko have put an end to that, and it's looking like they could do the same thing now on board with Miracles. Just going to be doing a little bit more defensive work. They don't want to give away a pointless flag right at the end. He's going to see one bot. Brown gets taken down, though.
By Ray. Rambo Ray, Killa gets taken out as we jump on with Karma. Envy is not going to be able to pull a flag here. They're going to just stay on the defensive side of things since they got... Oh! I don't know if that was a little bit of a shot at Rambo because he was clearly dead. And he decided to put a couple more bullets in him, but Karma's going to pick up some more kills, and yeah. Karma is a mean dude.
He's celebrating those kills. He knows he's playing well. They have that 1 flag lead going into the second side. Envy, they need to play more aggressive right now. They're just not being aggressive enough. Fariko pinning them right back at the back of their spawn. And now you can see Karma celebrating this round and in kill count. This is it's probably going to annoy the Envy players.
Oh, yeah, that's that's definitely annoying. And Karma, man, he's a little bit of a trash talker, no doubt about it. And sometimes you can do that in a game like so. As we're going to switch on with Envy, these guys got to get a flag cap here. They're down 1-0 on the second side of Capture the Flag. They've got to tie this one up.
JCap top grandmas for now. Did get tagged up. Maybe being a little bit more aggressive now. That's what he needs to do if they're going to try and get a flag. But look at one of that Envy player. He's rotated all the way down the barn side. Not entirely sure who that is, but he's going to have an engagement. There's going to be 2 plays there. He's just down 1. Taken down, though. That was an unfortunate play. I believe that was actually Rambo trying to do some great SMG objective. But meanwhile, JCap going to shut down 1 top tank. Nice play from him.
Yeah, takes out Killer with that kill. JCap staying back, trying to pick up a second one here by Satchu. Smoke goes up. He's going to get out of there. And he picks up Karma. So JCap trying to rally the troops here and see if he can do something about it, and gets taken out by Killer there. So had some momentum going, but now we jump on board Proofy. He gets stopped. Rambo not far behind him. Going to get into engagement here with another Fariko player, and that's Killer that takes him out. So Envy losing their 1v1 battles against Fariko.
The first minute of the second round, we are seeing Envy being more aggressive, and that's what they need to do. 1 flag down against Fariko Impact. They can start to dig in. As soon as the time gets close enough, Fariko, they don't need to be aggressive. They have that flag lead. However, like I said earlier on, they actually haven't won a game of CTF all Call of Duty World Championships in regulation time. They've only been able to win in stopwatch, so this would be a first.
So we're staying on board. Proofy trying to get some shots down range, gets taken out, switching over to JCap. He is on the defensive side. Just must be concerned about Fariko starting to move in. Parasite is close. JCap picks up Karma. You've got smoke everywhere. Left and right, these guys are using smoke screens to try to get out of these conflicts, and it's working out well. However, Rambo almost able to get a flagpole as we switch over to Stainville. Again, the Envy squad desperately trying to get into the Fariko flag. They are struggling as they are not able to win these engagements. They might win 1 or 2, pick up these kills, but they're not able to win the ones that matter when you try to pull the flag, and they're struggling to do so.
Yep, on board with Stainville, pulls out his knife, not entirely sure what the game plan was there. He gets taken down. Proofy rushing his left-hand side. He's not going to connect with the kill. Shut down once more. And now we are seeing those little blue arrows on your mini-map. They're the Fariko plays. They're starting to get a little bit more map control now, and this is very, very bad news if you are an Envy fan.
Yes, this is not good here, but 2 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock here now. Plenty of time to work with. You just want to kind of calm down, get your wits about you, and then make smart engagements together. But now Miracles for Fariko pulls the flag, gets a huge kill on JCap, and he is running with that thing. Oh, gets taken out. Nice return by Envy to stop him. The Envy squad could not have afforded another cap being held to by Fariko.
2 minutes 12, it would be 2 less time. They really would be backs to the wall. However, if Fariko do manage to pick this up, it isn't the end of the world. However, they are going on to the next map, which is Hardpoint Raid. Fariko just haven't lost Hardpoint all Call of Duty Championships. I think they've only lost it once the entire time they played it. But Parasite, he's going to go in there, taking down JCap with the cap 40. But again, he's just going to play so defensive because Fariko, with that flag lead, this is all they need to do now.
Yeah, exactly. With 1 minute and 45 seconds left, they need to play defense. But again, you got to watch out because when you go down, they're going to get the flagpole. Stainville and Rambo both go down. Neither player able to get far with that flag as Fariko was able to stop it. Fariko needs, like you said it best, if they get this win here, it is getting scarier from an odds perspective for Envy to win the championship because of how strong of a hardpoint team they are. And now Fariko has a flag, but Miracles is going to have to do something big here. Picks up 1 kill as he's moving closer. And let's see if he's able to get this one. No, he did lose it there, so it was, yeah, that was tough. I think did he just get a return there? Because they had the flag icon up. Was I deceived, Benson?
I think you were deceived. I was deceived as well, to be fair.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for giving me one, because it's only going to be you and me against the world. As we're on board with Karma here with the Fariko squad. Picks up a nice kill on Rambo Ray. And let's see what these guys are able to do. 53 seconds left on the clock. They've just got to play defense, and they will win this game outright. Envy trying to get in there, claw away at Fariko to get a flagpole and a capture that they need to just push this thing into overtime. Let's switch over with them. As Proofy's going to grab the flag, he gets taken out. That could have been huge if he could have got past there, but wasn't able to do so.
35 seconds left of this CTF game. The Envy needs to push. They can't afford to waste any time. Whether you're injured or not, you need to push for this Fariko flag. JCap trying to get the choke points off, and it's just not going to be good enough with 20 seconds left unless that flag is pulled.
To wash.
It's a 15-second pull straight down the middle of the road. That's not going to happen. Fariko are going to take this next map, the CTF. And bad news for Envy.
If you're an Envy fan out there,
I feel for you right now.
You need to be screaming and cheering even if you're at home, because I think these guys could still hear you. This was tough. JCap was not able to get it. Again, too little, too late, ultimately, Benson. That was he was able to pull the flag there, but when time dwindling down on the clock, he was not able to get far with the flag. So Fariko wins that game. They now lead 5-4 in the series. Fariko Impact, one game away from $400,000, the Call of Duty Championship trophy, and the beautiful rings, and a lot of glory that goes with it.
Yep, being the best team in the world without a shadow of a doubt as well. They can pick it up here. I mean, they've already won Dallas, they won EGL, they're at the World Championships now. They're one map away from taking that. And that's an incredible, imagine that. If you're one of those players, that's sort of a month. This has all been in 1 month.
Yes,
that'd
1 month,
that'd be ridiculous.
and all that prize money and all that glory and all money. Like, Fariko Impact 2 months ago, even a month and a half ago, it was like they were a team to look out for, right? In the online qualifiers for MLG Dallas and stuff, but man, they are a scary team there. Justine, you're down there on the floor. What's going on?
I'm down here on the floor with Rel, now one of our UK casters. Now, how are you feeling? I mean, you've been watching these matches. I mean, they're pretty intense.
Yeah, it's really, really close between both of these teams. I mean, just think about it now. Fariko Impact are 1 game away from $400,000. Even if they lose both of these games, they're still walking away with $200,000. It's insane.
It is insane. So now, from the beginning, did you have a prediction?
Yeah, I mean, I did think Fariko Impact would be able to pull it back, and I can see this going right down to the final round on Search and Destroy. And you know what? I can't call it. Both of these teams so evenly matched, it really could go either way.
So who do you think some of their top players are in this entire tournament?
Well, I mean, the whole of the Optic squad have done brilliantly, placing third. Fariko Impact and Envyus, it's so hard to single out an individual player. From the European side, I mean, Jerd really stands out for me, but every single player at this tournament is the world's best. I mean, we've got 6 continents out of the 7 here. They are the world's best players.
I think that's the best thing, is this is worldwide. I mean, this is everybody, and they're all here competing for this $1 million tournament, so it's pretty amazing.
It is, it's truly insane.
All right, thank you so much. Let's send it back up to Fwiz and Beth.
Thank you, Justine and Rel. Yes, man, this is crazy. Again, 1 game away Fariko is from winning the Call of Duty Championship here, brought to you by Xbox. And look, man, if you're Fariko and you're 1 game away from $400,000, what mode would you want?
Hardpoint.
And what mode do they have?
Hardpoint.
On raid 2. So this is scary for Envy. Envy, they got destroyed on hardpoint when they played last time against Fariko. Envy is going to have to dive deep, deep, deep in order to be able to throw Fariko off their game on hardpoint.
As much as I want to see it go to that last map, the fact it's hardpoint and Fariko with that advantage, 1 map away from being crowned the Call of Duty World Champions. I just can't see them dropping the hardpoint game. I can't see Envy clawing back into it now, especially after losing to CCF. Their heads are going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do here at Envy, because everybody is so conscious of how talented Fariko is at hardpoint. So you really are going to have to rely on the slay. I mean, they have a good slaying team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got Proofy, JCap, and Stainville. There is no reason why you can't beat Fariko Impact on hardpoint. The talent is there. There's no doubt about it. I actually think, I'm not 100% positive, but that Envy did beat Fariko Impact yesterday on hardpoint.
They did.
I think
that's the only map that Fariko have dropped in the whole tournament. There is that
on hardpoint there. Yeah, so if anybody's going to be able to do it, it is Envy. And I'll tell you what, if Envy can do this, they can beat him on hardpoint. They go into a game 11 search and destroy, and then that's just money in the bank for Envy if they've got to play search and destroy. It's all come down to, these game types, because Fariko's a really weak S&D team. They don't want to see that go to game 11. They're strong hardpoint. If Fariko's going to win this championship, they've got to win it now.
They do. This is going to be their best chance of taking home the title. And you're completely right. They need to do it on this map. They can't afford to let it go to S&D because the last S&D we saw was 6-3 to Envy.
Yeah, and even then, I was surprised that it even went to 6-3 because I think it was like 5-1 at one point. I mean, Fariko kind of was just hanging in there. So look, Rambo and the squad, they're going to have to talk to one another, figure out. Listen, it's going to be getting in that anchor position so you have favorable spawns and earn your score streaks. You've got to be close to the hard point, and that's what matters the most. So it's not always about getting in that hard point. There's positions where you will find players on the map which is called the anchor roll. The anchor roll essentially will put their players in the most advantageous spawn area while also killing other members from the team. They stay away from the hard point, but close enough so that the players around them spawn in close to that hard point, and then they rack up the score streaks, which are hugely beneficial, particularly in hard point. So that's going to be the role of the anchor, and a lot of it comes down to not as much about holding that hard point, but it's getting your team in that spawn area so that you can have a better success rate at the hard point.
Exactly, it just means you can consistently contest it, you can consistently send your own teammates on that hard point, just to rack up as many points as possible, get those score streaks as well, and that's what Parasite does so well. He's renowned for being, if not the best anchor.
I think he is the best
I would go as far as saying it.
Yeah.
I mean, you just watch him play, you watch him live stream, and the guy's amazing at what he does, and he is going to be the fundamental factor now as to whether Fariko Impact are going to take the championship on this map or not.
And there you go, another snapshot of the Fariko boys. Karma, Killa, Parasite, and Miracles. Again, we've talked a lot about Miracles just because of, I think there's a fascination with the fact, and if you're a Call of Duty player out there, you're playing league matches, you want to compete at a high level, maybe be a part of this championship one day, earn that big bad trophy here, then the way that you can do it is being like a player like Miracles. He never went out to any events ever in his life. He just went out to MLG last month, won that, went to EGL, won that as well, and now he's trying to win the Call of Duty Championship. So all you players out there, you too have a shot to be here one day at the Call of Duty Championship. But let's waste no more time here, Benson. It's time to go to game number 10 as Fariko Impact, one game away from being crowned the Call of Duty champions here in Hollywood. Let's jump on board with them. This is their game to win.
We're going to start things off on board with Parasite. Parasite, the player we were just talking about, the best anchor in the game. As you can see already, Envy actually all cleaning himself, and you may be sat at home wondering what exactly just happened there. Envy just trying to do a bit of a spawn dictation glitch, if you will, trying to get on that hard point just a little bit quicker by dictating those spawns. However, Parasite now just going to be playing very slow. Needs to make sure he holds this spawn just so his teammates are going to be well set up for the next hard point, which is going to be in the kitchen.
As we're continuing to stay on board with Parasite and we switch over to Miracles, he gets taken out, but Killa holding down this hard point. Envy contesting it here, not allowing them to get any points, finally gets taken out, but Miracles jumps right away on this, not allowing Envy to get any points. Finally gets taken out, but Karma's right behind it, and just now has Envy taking over the hard point, earning some points, and now going to take the lead.
Board with Stainville, he's going to be just picking up a last few points, goes for the turn, picks up the assist. Nice play from him, and Envy have started strong against this Fariko Impact lineup, but it is worth noting they're not getting the best spawns yet, but you can see a few players on that minimap rotating towards kitchen. Now they have the good spawns. This is where they can cause some problems for Fariko.
As we switch over to Proofy here, he's going to try to get some shots out in the kitchen. They're holding down this hard point. Envy off to an amazing start on hard point. This is what they needed to do against Fariko. The Envy team has just got fired up here and playing excellent. If you're an Envy fan, you've got to be happy.
Proofy just went big. He's got himself some score streaks. I believe Rambo Ray also has some score streaks at his disposal, including a sentry gun, if that's correct. Let's have a look at Proofy. Hard point currently contested. Managed to shut down one. Can he find anyone else?
Oh my gosh, Proofy is just going off here. He's got all of his score streaks. He might have to use his Hellstorm here soon because he's about to earn again. No, finally gets taken out by Killa. Rambo still there holding it down. And the Envy squad playing phenomenal here. I mean, just a crazy matchup. And this is not the hard point game we saw Envy playing earlier. They have turned it around in a big way.
Let's have a look at Proofy. JCap as well. He's making his way towards the hard point, taken down there. That's a big kill on that Fariko player. JCap desperately trying to get back into this hard point, get it contested. Is he going to be able to do so? He is now going to have it contested, but unfortunately, this back hard point, the garage hard point, this is where you can rack up a lot of points, and Fariko look extremely well set up. They have the spawns. However, Proofy has those score streaks now. This next hard point that we're going to see is going to be the basketball hard point. That's going to be wide open. He may well have to use those score streaks on the next hard point.
Yeah, and now you've got Rambo and Proofy here. They finally take over the garage with 32 seconds left on the hard point, but Fariko coming in behind him as we switch over with Karma here. He was able to knock some players off. They're going to secure the hard point. So I think what we're going to see here is Envy abandon the garage hard point and set up. So let's jump on with Proofy. He's going to throw the trophy systems down and probably put his sentry gun up. So again, the trophy system is down so that an EMP doesn't come in and take out that sentry gun. Smart heads up play by Proofy. These guys are going to bunker down here and see what they can do.
All Envy need to do now is realistically look at that back stairwell. He has the support of Rambo. They should be able to pick up a full 60 points here if they play this smart. Proofy just going to be covering that back stairwell. He has a teammate actually running down there. Their sentry gun should do some work. More trophy systems being deployed. There's the first kill from the sentry gun. He still obviously has that Hellstorm and Lightning Strike. This is really intelligent play from Envy.
Yeah, they're getting all kind of points here. The reason that trophy system is in the corner there because it's not a good line of sight for any of the Fariko players to be able to shoot it down. They're not going to be able to get any EMPs in there to handle this sentry gun, which is going to allow Envy to just rack up the points. Going big here for his team. Going to drop down the Hellstorm as he knows the Fariko players are spawning in there, and Stainville actually picks up a two-piece. Kind of steals a little bit of that glory from him, but that's okay as we switch over. Let's say, yeah, Proofy goes down. Let's stay on Rambo now.
Well, Rambo's going to be left to pick up the last few points on this hard point. And you can see already a few of the Envy players trying to set up on the next hard point in the middle of the map. Nice play from them. They are going to win their good engagements as well. So Envy looking pretty good. I mean, they've almost got double the points Fariko do. And considering his hard point is Fariko's game mode, Envy is saying, I don't think so. We're going to come take it to you, and we're going to take this to a last map.
I've never seen Envy play just so dominant here on hardpoint, especially against a Fariko team. I think Fariko is just perplexed at how well Envy is playing this hardpoint as it's going. Let's check out the stats here. Proofy,
oh my God.
22 and 9, 2 caps, 11 defends. The man is going off. If you're a Proofy fan, you better scream here. Stainville picked up a 3-piece. Envy just playing amazing Call of Duty here.
Envy doing everything right in this grand final. Stainville takes that one, pre-fights the left, connects, gets it, score streaks as well. There's going to be a third. Teammate takes care of that, has the Hellstorm Lightning Strike. This is so good now for Envy. Hardpoint contested, shuts down another one. He's going to have this.
Finally take it out, though.
That.
But my goodness, is Envy just playing ridiculous Call of Duty here?
Well, can Fariko try and come back and finish this game off? That's the big question. Rambo Ray's going to take that one in kitchen. Nice play. Hardpoint has now changed locations. It's going to be Envy with some early control. And Rambo Ray's just going to now try and get a few kills on the outside. Picks down one. Going to see the second as well. Is he going to get a kill? Yes, he is. Big plays from Envy right now.
Rambo's on a roll here. 148 to 71 and counting in favor of Envy as Rambo finally gets taken out. Fariko's going to push in here and grab the hard point. Let's jump on with Killa. He's got a lot going for him. Hellstorm comes down, doesn't take out Killa. He is 1 kill away. They make an assist from getting it. Gets stopped there. Huge stop by Stainville, who didn't allow Killa to get a Hellstorm, and that could have been very important for the Fariko squad. Fariko's starting to turn it on a little bit as they're holding down, getting a lot of critical points that are needed in this hard point, but they all get washed out here as Envy able to handle it. 11 seconds left in the hard point, and Envy holds this one down. Nice night there.
Fariko getting the good spawn, so that is something to note. It's just on board now with JCap for the last few seconds. This hard point is going to go immediately to Fariko. It's 162-95 in favor of Envy. What can JCap try and do as he tries to just hold these spawns for his team? Managed to shut down one. Only 3 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. This is going to be a big kill if he can connect. He can't. Smoke goes down. He has to try and reevaluate.
Yeah, Envy desperately trying to get into there, into outside the money room, into the kitchen here, trying to get that hard point here as Fariko will jump on with them. They've been holding this one down. It almost picks up a huge kill there. Parasite in there to contest it. He gets taken out. Karma's in there as well. He's got to defend it. He sees another Envy player, takes out one. Gonna move up, almost picks out the second one. Jumping on with Miracles. He holds it down as well. Fariko starting to come alive here in this hard point. Much needed points for this squad as they're just racking them up here. 13 seconds left on the clock for the hard point round before it switches, and Fariko able to handle the kitchen hard point, no problem.
Look how many points that Fariko lineup have just managed to claw back. They're still getting points. They're now going to be just, what's that, 21 points away from the tie. Admittedly, Envy now do have control. If Fariko can break this back hard point, we are going to have one of the closest finishes in a hard point game I think we've seen for a very long time. On board with Karma now, doing some work. picking off a few kills. Can he try and get this hard point contested? That's the big question.
Yeah, Karma's starting to move in here, and they do have it, so this is huge for Fariko. They weren't able to be first movers to this hard point because they needed all of those kitchen hard points, but now they were able to throw Envy out of the garage, and they're the ones holding it down, and you've got Killa and Karma in there. They're racking up the points. Fariko could potentially take the lead from Envy here, but Envy not allowing it as Rambo and Proofy push in. Rambo picks up a nice kill. He's with their Proofy. They're getting a ton of points. 15 seconds left in the hard point. Envy not allowing Fariko to get back in this.
2 minutes remaining in this hardpoint raid. On board with Stainville. He's going to try and step on the next hardpoint, cooking that nade. Is there going to be someone in this room? No, there isn't. Envy could now have some early control. Trophy system's going to go down as well. Look how close this scoreline is going to be. This is a very, very good setup now for Envy. They need to rack up as many points as possible because Fariko are on a hype. They have been playing so well. They've managed to come back into this game. But Envy need to try and prevent them from getting any points on this hard point.
Proofy with a 2-piece. He is holding it down. The basketball court is his. Just Michael Jordan up in this place.
He's got another one.
Goodness, what a monster, but his team is still there to hold it down. Envy earning the points in this hard point. 30 seconds left. They are on a roll here. Fariko just trying to get in there, and finally Fariko able to take over this hard point. They needed to do that badly.
They really did, but Proofy, important to note, he picked up all 3 of his score streaks on that mad rampage on this hard point. And right now, Fariko just trying to rack up a few points. Now there's only 60 points remaining in this game. Can Fariko make the biggest comeback of their lives?
This is huge here, as now that hard point time is dwindling down. Only 3 seconds left. We're on board with Karma as Envy's going to grab the rest of those points. Fariko is going to set up in the middle hard point here. That Hellstorm's not going to do anything with those trees here. Doesn't take out anybody. Karma jumps in here. He's got Miracles with him. They need this hard point desperately to try to get back in it. Now only down by 20 points here with 28 seconds left in the clock. I can't tell you how close this game is, guys. You better get loud for your team here as Fariko's holding it down. Envy gets in here. They're going to call it. They will win this game here. Envy wins game number 10. They do the impossible. They beat Fariko on hard point. What an amazing matchup. We are going to a game 11, Benson. You couldn't ask for anything better here at the Call of Duty Championship.
Fantastic play from Envy. The crowd erupts. They know what they've just witnessed. No one able to take down this Fariko lineup on hard point. Envy respond. Huge, huge play from them. We're going to our last map. We called it. I'm throwing that out there.
As one thing we did, we called it, but what an amazing game by Envy. It all came down to the middle hard point.
Look at that kill
Envy just showing that they have what it takes to beat
kills
Fariko.
for Proofy.
Proofy had 20 defense.
Oh
wow,
my
he hit the
God.
double-double right there, didn't he?
Wow, that is huge, huge play coming from Proof.
I made 2 basketball analogies there.
You did, that was
Proofy.
good.
I think that was decent, wasn't it? What an amazing matchup. Game 11, and it's going to be search and destroy on Meltdown. We're going to see sniper rifles coming out. This is a great S&D game.
This is going to be so close. What a match we just witnessed.
Benson, we are fired up here, man.
It's good.
I feel like we just played that and won that game, man. I feel like Proofy's singing and stuff in there. I have no idea what's going on. Let's go down to the floor here, see what they see down there.
Thanks, guys. I am down here on the floor with my man, Optic Nade Shot. Nade Shot, congratulations, first of all, on your 3rd place finish. And you and I, we were sitting in the stands here with all the casters, and we were just screaming for that final minute. Proofy going huge on those last 2 hard points for Envyus. Locked it up. They're going to force a game number 11 on Meltdown Search and Destroy. You know both of these teams better than anyone else. Who do you have taking it?
I have to go with Envyus, not because Fariko knocked us out, just because Envy is a tactical team. They understand what they're doing. They're all veterans of the game. Proofy, Rambo, Stainville, JCap, that's just an all-star lineup for S&D. But you got to watch out for Fariko. They're the dark horse. They're 2-time champions so far for Black Ops 2, so you can't really underestimate them, but I have to go with Envyus.
Well, I got to ask you one more question. If there is one player to watch from each team, who will you be looking out for?
I think Rambo's going to be the game changer for Envyus, and then Parasite for Fariko, just because if he goes off, they're going to have a very good chance of winning.
All right, Fwiz, Benson, this is what we were hoping for. This is what we expected. Game number 11 for $400,000 is coming up next.
Unbelievable. Again, it all comes, listen how, this is a huge game. I mean, you are at game number 11, Search and Destroy Meltdown. This one game of Search and Destroy will dictate how $600,000 is divided up. Will you win $400,000 or will you win $200,000? Now, granted, that's a good place to have those as your two options, but it's amazing how much money is on the line here, and it's no better map and mode than Search and Destroy on Meltdown. I am just fired up here for these two teams. We call Fariko Impact to win it all. I guess we're gonna have to go with Fariko Impact for this game. But man, Envy.
Envy going massive in that last game. They really played so well. But for me, the biggest play to watch out for in the Search and Destroy is going to be Parasite. I watched Parasite drop 18 kills in Search and Destroy EGL.
That's insane.
And his teammates weren't playing back. He was just going ham. Now, if he starts going off, it's exactly what Natron just said in that interview. If he starts going off, it's Fariko's to lose.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see how these two teams are going to handle themselves. We know we're going to see some snipers coming out here. Definitely from Parasite, for sure, for the Fariko squad. This is an intense matchup. To see how much is on the line here, game number 11. This is it. Whoever wins this will take home the Call of Duty Championship, the trophy, the rings, and $400,000, and certainly a lot of bragging rights to be crowned the best Call of Duty team in the world. Everybody had a shot at it too. The league matches, you could qualify in many different countries. We saw all kind of countries represented here in this truly international event, but it led up to these two final teams, Fariko Impact and Envyus, and now a game number 11, Search and Destroy on Meltdown.
It was only ever going to end this way.
It was only ever going to end this way. No kidding. I mean, when you kind of get it down to these two teams, they're so evenly matched up. This is exactly what you expect, and there's a good chance that this might even go into an overtime Search and Destroy, which then that's just...
If it goes 5-5, I don't even know what to think if it goes that far.
Join the conversation, hashtag COD Esports. Throw an mention towards Xbox. It's all presented by them. We wouldn't be here without them. And let's kick off game number 11. It all comes down to this: Fariko Impact versus Envyus, and it's gonna happen here. Search and Destroy on Meltdown.
Let's get on board with the Envyus lineup.
Yeah,
First of all, they just went off on that last map. Can they try and replicate that now on the Search and Destroy? They're going to be on the attacking side first, so there's going to be a little bit of pressure on them. If they can win this first round, they could be building on the foundation of something special.
Absolutely. You win your offenses. It's definitely incredibly helpful because playing the defensive side is clearly easier. As we are on board with Stainville, he's going to be the bomb carrier, getting some trophy systems down, and that helps right away there. Actually, it got destroyed. I think he destroyed something, and it got destroyed at the same time.
Still picks up those 25 points. That's going to help him towards his first score streak, which is going to be running the RCXD. Well, it's better than
every
nothing.
Point counts,
Every point counts at this level. In this level, I will take every point I can get if I'm Stainville. And he's going to be using that MMS. Let's have a look at what Rambo's up to. Let me check in the middle of the map. And you can just see on that mini-map how the teams are setting up.
Very close to Miracles here. Miracles is up there at the top part. Rambo just checking his corners, playing very slowly, carefully, making sure they don't do anything too brash here. Rambo's going to backtrack towards his team. And let's jump back with Stainville, the bomb carrier, taking it very slowly, waiting for Fariko to make a mistake in that MMS. Look, he's got somebody lit up. Is he going to try to wall bang, or is he going to move up there? Rambo's going to draw first blood, taking out Miracles. 4v3 situation in favor of Envy. Shots fired back and forth. 2 players down now as we switch over to Fariko. Karma's got the sniper rifle, looking for a player here. They are on the defensive side of things. Parasite trying to go to A. Let's switch over to him as he knows they must be over there. And now he's playing quietly. Picks up one of the bomb planter. And he's gonna get JCap. Oh my gosh, hit markers, not able to pick it up, and there you have it. Not enough time, so Karma just has to stay alive.
Stay alive.
Karma stays alive, the game's over, and Karma does do that. Fariko takes game number 1 here on Search and Destroy.
Yep, smart play from Karma. Didn't need to challenge. Parasite did all the work there, managed to kill the bomb planter, then the bomb support. Fantastic play from him. Unfortunately, he did get taken down almost immediately after this kill cam, but he did enough. That's all he needed to do. Fariko now 1-0 up in this Search and Destroy.
That was an incredibly smart play by Parasite. Very heads up, moved in, took out the bomb carrier, bought him a little bit more time, and that was enough for Fariko to get the win. Karma making sure he stayed safe. That was all it took. So now we're on board with Proofy and the Envy squad trying to show off their finesse on the defensive side.
Let's see, once again, how these two lineups are going to be setting up, and it seems to be a big engagement going to be going on that A bomb site. There's lots of players going down there.
2 players for Fariko, so it's a 4v2 situation.
4v1,
and now
Parasite
a
left by himself.
4v1. So let's switch over to Parasite. He is the Lone Ranger, and he has 4 very talented Envy players seeking him out.
Now, what's going to be important here is that he doesn't die to Rambo. Rambo's actually on a 3 streak. And no, it's goal! Just as I say that, Rambo picks up the 4th. Now he's going to be so close to those score streaks. We'll have to have a quick look at the start of the next round, see exactly how many points he has. But nice play from him, just jumping around that corner, knew exactly what Parasite was up to. Had Stainville in support there as well.
Smart, he took that from Stainville, and that was actually really helpful for us. Stainville got the assist, and Rambo, who's mounting up his kills here, I think he's, look at that. So he's, instead of going with an RC car, which is sometimes a common pick on Search and Destroy here, and weird that he didn't go with the bomb as well. I would like to see him get a plant, maybe some points from that, but Rambo, he's just ready to go run and gun. Let's see what he's able to do. Very close to that Hellstorm, not too far away, and that is going to be a game changer if he can earn that.
Once again, we're seeing this Envyus lineup play very slowly on the attacking side. Very used to seeing teams either rush A or B, try and get those early map control, get that bomb down as quickly as possible. Not Envy, they're much more strategic in their play. As Rambo desperately trying to find this first kill now, actually going to think about going up towards this A bomb site. Has one player directly to his right. He is going to go straight up to the left, though. So nice play from him. He may actually be able to pick the player up. He is. He's come right behind him. Nice, smart, intelligent play from Rambo. He's on a 5 streak. He's so close to his first score streak.
He's so close here, as now 5 consecutive kills. Looking at the scoreboard, Rambo 7-1, everyone. He is single-handedly carrying his team. If the rest of those players can step up and help him, it's going to be scary for the Fariko team.
Bomb goes down as well. 42 seconds left. It's a 4 versus 3 situation in favor of Envy. Rambo obviously still on this huge streak. What can Fariko do?
Sticking on board with Rambo. He's going to get out there. I think somebody just got some shots off. Going to swoop around there. Karma takes out Rambo. Switching over to Stainville. Proofy picks up a 2-piece there. That's going to be huge for his team. And Stainville watches it down as now they win yet another round. Envy here had a slow start when they lost that first round, but now they're up 2-1.
They're picking it up massively. Proofy with those 2 kills on that bomb site. Stainville picking up the last one. Nice play from them, but Karma, that kill, he may not actually realize just how big that was. Shutting down Rambo just before that Hellstorm missile. That's going to be big play. That is arguably going to keep Fariko in this game for now.
Let's see, who do you want to jump on board with here? I think we got to watch Proofy. Actually, no, Rambo is the one. Look at Rambo's got 7 kills. Let's see what this guy can do. And a sniper rifle in his hand. Oh, almost picked that one up. I mean, real close. Almost got a headshot on it, as now he's going to switch over back to the MP7. So Rambo, he is just a man on a mission. He's the one to stop here for the Envy squad.
It looks like he's going to rotate now towards the B bomb site. Pulls out that sniper. Going to go for a bit of a long shot. Not going to see anyone there just yet. Goes for the wallbang just in case. No one there, and this is now where the mind games come in. Rambo just trying to decide where have these Fariko players gone. A good engagement going down there on the left-hand side. He knows there's going to be a few more Fariko players around here. 4 versus 3, 45 seconds left.
He sees that, pull that sniper out there. Rambo trying to get some MP7 shots here. Bomb is down. Envy's got to defuse B. There's only 2 players up. It's Rambo and Stainville against Miracles, Killa, and Karma. They've got to defuse the bomb here against now. They're going to make it a 2v2 situation as Stainville takes out Killa. Now Rambo almost picks up a huge kill there, but not able to get it. And now he picks up, takes out Karma. Just 1 left in Miracles. He's got to keep that bomb off. And now Rambo going for the defuse. Where is Miracles? Oh, Miracles!
Oh my God, the name!
Goodness!
Miracles!
No, you didn't!
The clutch! We're going to see that in the round-ending kill cam. No way! How? This is it.
Get out of here. Throws the oh my goodness. Throws the Semtex on the person, diffusing, takes care of business there, wraps it up. Miracles just making it look easy.
The clutch right there from Miracles. This is Miracles' third event.
That's top 5 player in the championship for sure.
Without a shadow of a doubt at this level. The last map in the grand final here at the Call of Duty World Championship to just pull off a play like that. Amazing play. We're going to start things off now on board with JCap, pushing this left-hand side.
And just so everyone knows, COD Esports is trending worldwide. If you haven't dropped your COD Esports tweet in, make sure you do it now. The time is now here. Game number 11 at the Call of Duty Championship, brought to you by Xbox, tied up 2-2. What a close matchup between these two squads.
Like we said before, it was only ever going to go this way. We can see it going 5-5 last round. It's just be the fairy tale story. As still on board with JCap. Now we're going to have to think about rotating around back towards the next bomb site. Obviously, Envy on attack. 43 seconds remaining. They need to try and make some moves now.
Yeah, absolutely here. Let's see what's going on with the rest of the team. We've got Stainville that's actually pushed up, and he does have the bomb waiting to make a move in here onto B. You've got Fariko a little bit back, so this is great opportunity for Stainville to get this bomb down, and he should be able to get it down. No Fariko player going to be able to challenge that. Bomb is down for Envy, and this is now going to be huge for this squad, as it's a 4v4 with bomb down. Fariko going to have to get into the B bomb site.
Karma trying to get a good angle, not going to happen though. Two of his teammates already going down. 2 versus 4 situation. There's only a few seconds remaining, 27 seconds to be precise. 1 versus 4 now to Killer. Can he try and produce the biggest clutch of his life? He's taken down 1. Jumping around those corners, going to get tagged up. Needs to challenge though. He doesn't have that long. May try and actually just suicide here.
No way. Not Killer, man. He is way too aggressive. He wants it. Well, maybe now with 11 seconds left, he might. No, he's going to challenge this. Not going to do a suicide here. As the bomb's swinging, he's going to get 1 kill. Now he's just trying to rack up some kills here. As now he saw a player run away. If he can get that kill as well. No, he doesn't. So not able to get another kill and just jumps off.
Bit confused as to why he's actually just...
That actually wasn't necessary.
That wasn't necessary because the bomb had already exploded.
I guess he just wanted to go for a swim, Benson.
You know, it's hot out here in LA. You just wanted to go.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know about that, but hey, it is what it is.
And Rambo with that round-ending kill cam. That's going to be now 3-2 to Envy in this Search and Destroy Meltdown. If you are just tuning in, where have you been?
Oh my gosh, Rambo is in the double
11-4 already.
If Envy wins this game number 11, it'll be because of Rambo, who after only 5 rounds has 11 kills. We're staying on board with this guy. He's on fire here for his squad.
Once again, trying to figure out where the Fariko plays are. Few kills going down. Killer shuts down JCap. Proofy responds by immediately showing him out. 3 versus 3, 1 minute 7. Rambo trying to just figure out what this plan and strategy is on Fariko. Smoke goes down at B. He's going to
push this. I like this.
Challenge. He's going to get a kill. No! Taken down.
He felt like he was a hero there and was not able to make it happen. Stainville does have an RC car, and it's a 2v2 situation. Proofy and Stainville up against Miracles and Parasite. And here comes the RC car. A little rough driving there. Gonna check the bomb site. No one planning. Okay. Let's see where else we can go with that thing. And now continuing to drive it. See if he can find anybody, and just gonna blow that up so he can just keep going here. So Stainville, now the bomb is down at A. They've got to defuse it. And Proofy and Stainville are up going against Miracles and Parasite. These guys have it locked down. And you've got Parasite right on top of the bomb, but Miracles actually not inside the ring. He's going to watch from the outside. I actually like this placement. It's not going to be expected by the MV team.
He still has that Semtex available. If you remember last round going big with the Semtex. Parasite has already taken down 1, so it's a 1 versus 2. Stainville, can he get any kills? Well, he's going to take that 1. No way. He's going to get the second. Miracles turns. Big play from Miracles. Managing to stay up just when Stainville was about to get the turn on. Denied. 3-3 here in the Call of Duty World Championships. Search and Destroy Meltdown.
Miracles was so close here, getting taken out by Stainville, that would have been amazing.
That would have been just unreal.
Pinson, it's 3-3 here, game number 11. Oh my days. Our heart rate is this high. I can't even imagine what the players are right now.
Well, we'll get on board with Envy now. They're on the
you want to stay on Envy?
I think, well, they're on the attacking round now, so they need to try and make this play. And you can see them pushing this right-hand side early on board with Stainville. He is going to be the designated bomb carrier for this Envy lineup, throwing that trophy system off early. Using the MMS as well. Not going to have vision on. In fact, he does. Very weak.
Yeah, he got some shots in quickly. However, JCap was able to take Killa, so it's a 4v3 situation in favor of the Envy squad. So taking out Killa was incredibly helpful for this squad. And let's switch over to JCap here. They're all playing a little bit back, as you can see. Quick shot to the mini-map. This entire team for Envy just staying a little bit back here, trying to draw Fariko out. But with this said, this has allowed Fariko, the yellow triangles, to move up and getting really good spots on defense. As we cut back in here, here's JCap. Parasite takes out Rambo. It's a 3v3 situation. Shots fired by JCap, takes out Parasite. 3v2 here. Huge plays coming back and forth. 35 seconds left on the clock. Envy either taking out the Fariko squad, but has to get that bomb down if they're not going to do that.
The problem is Envy don't have enough time to overextend
Just
to the other
Karma.
bomb site, but it's going to be Karma left all by himself. If he can take down the bomb planet, which he has done with 23 seconds left, he can afford to just run away. Try and force the play. 1 versus 2, bomb being planted right now at B.
Let's see what Karma is able to do here. Oh my gosh. Bomb's
Oh,
planted.
Karma, no! Rushed in, managed to pick down one, but Proofy responds, gets that round-ending kill cam. That's now going to be 4 rounds to 3.
Switching operation.
4-3 now. The rounds are going to be switched.
Search and destroy.
Have a look at the Fariko lineup now. We need to see if they can try and respond on the attack. Who's joining up? Should we see Karma?
We're going to jump on board with Karma here for the Fariko squad as we switch over to him. And let's see what Fariko can do. Envy's got the 4-3 lead here. Envy only 2 rounds away. If they can win 2 consecutive rounds, they will be crowned the Call of Duty champions. The tensions are high here, and it only gets higher as these rounds keep getting closer and closer. Let's see what Karma's able to do. And these guys, again, now taking kind of a page out of Envy's book, playing a little bit slower, not going to go in for an aggressive bead push. In the eyes of Karma here, the bomb carrier is actually going to be Parasite, sticking on board still with Karma. Let's switch actually on to Parasite here. He does have the bomb. Let's see what he's able to do with it.
Just again, playing very, very defensive. Neither of these two teams want to give away any pointless kills. Rightly so when you're playing for $200,000. 40 seconds remaining. A few shots going to go down from Parasite, not going to connect. But time is of the essence. They need to make the play now. They're leaving it a little bit too late for my liking. That's now Parasite. Just going to try and think about getting that bomb down. Going to see one on the left-hand side. Is he going to connect with the kill? Yes, he is. Shutting down Proofy. Pre-aiming the top right. Sees another one, but shut down. 3 versus 3. Only 21 seconds left.
On board with Miracles here for Fariko. Back and forth. Now it's a 3v1 situation. 15 seconds left on the clock. Karma's got to get that bomb down. He gets taken out there. 10 seconds left on the
Stainville's got him 2. It's 1 versus 1.
Oh my goodness. And now the bomb is going to go down. So Stainville's not close. Enough time to get the bomb down here. And now bomb down for Fariko. Stainville has got to come up a hero here. And if he does that, this will be so massive for the Envy squad. And now Killa and Stainville. Oh my gosh. Back and forth. They see each other. 1v1 battle. This is so insane here. Killa's smart play. He's going to get out of the way of Stainville. Big play from Killa. Oh my goodness.
Big play
He
from
pops
Killa.
out. He knows that Stainville was going to engage him. Comes out. Nice play by Killa to take out Stainville. And it's tied 4-4. This is the craziest series in the history of Call of Duty, man.
Oh, this could well be the greatest series of Call of Duty ever. It really, really could. It's been so close. Killa right there. I mean, the intelligence. He realized Stainville knew where he was. He ran away and then turned at the perfect time. Managed to get an easy kill on Stainville there and prevent that 1 versus 3 clutch. But for now, it's 4-4 here at the Call of Duty World Championship Final. Search and Destroy Meltdown. We're on board with this Fariko lineup. They're currently on defense. We're on board with Killa. He's going to make his way over towards this A bomb site. He's going to be all by himself, trying to anticipate what Envy are going to do. Now, Envy have been very, very slow on the attack throughout the entire game. They've just been picking their moments, picking their gunfights, and going from there. And Killa is going to have to stay here for a while.
Oh, man, this is... So Killa just holding off on A. Envy, I think they kind of understand now that Envy's playing a little bit slower, waiting to draw out Fariko, so they've just got to be patient here and hold down their area. But it looks like Envy's starting to make a push into A.
Yep, and it's worth mentioning as well, since we were saying about how big Rambo's been playing, he actually hasn't got a single kill. He's still on 11 kills at this moment in time, so not actually able to carry on that performance, but 34 seconds left. And we're on board with Killa.
Killa draws first blood, takes out JCap. Stainville returns the favor as we switch over to Miracles here for the Fariko squad, but Stainville is going to get the bomb down for Envy, so on board with Miracles. Parasite takes out Proofy. Bomb is down, 3v2 situation. It is at the A bomb site. Stainville takes him out, switch over to Parasite, picks up a nice kill on Stainville. Now it's a 2v1 situation, only Rambo up. Bomb is down in favor of the Envy squad, so Fariko at Parasite has to be able to get this one out. Karma is with them, and now they're going to breach, bang, and clear here to go for the defuse. They got to find Rambo down. They find him. Plenty of time on the clock. Karma's got that actually smart play. Gonna give it to Parasite because Parasite's gonna get closer to his RC car. He's gonna get it here.
Is he gonna get it?
Yep.
He's gonna get it.
The RC car He's going to grip it and rip it here with that RC car. I don't think Parasite's a really good driver with the RC car. Actually,
I've seen him
I
play
think you're
with
hard pressed to find any Call of Duty Pro player that can use the RC car.
What you're going to see them do now, this is something we saw at EGL when Parasite actually got an RC XD car. It was the exact same map, actually, interesting enough. What he's going to do is he's going to call that in, and he's going to let his teammates chase the RC XD. Now, what that's going to do is enable the Envy players, they have that choice. Do they go for the kill, or do they go for the RC XD? So it acts as one of those really difficult.
Though, and die.
Well, yeah,
that
is obviously an option that can happen, but it's a very, very smart play, and we see Fariko do it time and time again. For now, JCap making his way towards his left-hand side bomb site.
Fariko is one round away from winning the championship. There you see Killa's car. That was not Parasite, so Parasite still has an RC car as well. We're gonna jump on board with him. Smoke screens up, bomb is going down. No, decides not to, but now he does second guess himself. He's gonna put the bomb down here. JCap takes out Karma. Bomb is down for Fariko. He gets out of there, able to dodge it, and then gets taken out. Jumping on with Miracles. It's a 4v2 situation. Envy has to win this round in order to stay in it. Miracles picks up two. Big play. 2v2. Gets taken out by Stainville, just Killa alive. It's a 1v1. Proofy versus Killa. The bomb is down for Fariko. Shots fired. Killa trying to desperately take out Proofy. Proofy has to go out and defuse it. Killa gonna draw him out. Shoots him. So close to a championship. It's all hanging on this one kill. 12 seconds left on the clock. Proofy has to go back. Killa's gonna have to chase Proofy. Proofy has to go for the defuse here.
He's done it.
He's gonna get it.
Killa's gonna get it.
He does it.
We have a world champion.
Wins the championship. Fariko, your winner here. The Call of Duty Championship winner is Fariko. Wow. What an amazing matchup here. Wow, they win $400,000, the trophy, the rings, the glory, and 3 consecutive tournament wins, MLG, EGL, and the most important one of them all, the Call of Duty Championship.
The hat trick coming from Fariko Impact. And what incredible play from Killa. We saw him do it a few rounds ago. 1 versus 1, baited out the kill. That right there, unbelievable play. That clutch, that was a $200,000 clutch. Just think about that, that's a huge play.
What an amazing play. You could not have asked for a better championship final between these two teams. Fariko Impact, they started down. They were down 3-2. They fought back into it inch by inch. Hardpoint raid, the game that they should have closed it out. Envy said, no, we are going to beat you here, push it to a game 11, and then finally, Fariko Impact wins it 6-4, and just a heart-racing finish there in a 1v1. Proofy not able to get the defuse. Fariko Impact wins it. They are your Call of Duty champions.
Just what a month it's been for them, and what a that's probably the best match series of Black Ops 2 we've ever seen. Without a doubt.
$600,000 on the line too, man. I mean, of course here. All right, well, let's go down to Justine for the award ceremony. Justine, how you doing down there?
Wow, guys, let's all congratulate Fariko Impact on their win. And please help me welcome to the stage Treyarch Studio Head Mark Lamia and David Vonderhaar, Game Design Director of Treyarch.
Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing, guys. Congratulations to you guys. Amazing run. The whole thing, these finals. Let's hear it for the winners one more time. Fariko Impact. All right. Listen, thanks to everybody who participated. I'd like to thank all of our partners, everybody who worked, the team members, everyone who made this possible. Listen, the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox has been the ultimate esports. This weekend we brought together the world's best 32 Call of Duty 2 teams. And really, but who's the best? Fariko Impact. You guys made it the whole way. We want to, listen, I think it's time to get down to the real business now. So I think we have a little something for you that we want to present to you, aside from this trophy. All right. Here it is, guys. All right, David. Here we go, guys. We'd like to present to you, on behalf of Treyarch, Activision, and Xbox, $400,000. Amazing. You guys have had an amazing run. You deserve it. You are the best Call of Duty team in the world. Congratulations. So let's take a real quick photo here. David, come on. All right, congratulations. Good luck. All right, hey, to everybody in the Call of Duty community, thank you. We'd be nothing without fans like all of you. Like the players on these teams we've seen over the last couple of days, like our friends online that we play with all the time. All right, listen, there's one more thing. There's another cause that celebrates our community, something that's extremely important to Treyarch and Activision, and that's the Call of Duty Endowment. That's the video that you saw earlier. The Call of Duty Endowment, or CODE, as it's also known, was founded by our CEO, Bobby Kotick, in 2009. It's an organization that's dedicated to helping veterans transition back into civilian life by finding meaningful work. And I'm thrilled to be able to tell you here today that Activision Blizzard donated $2 million to the efforts. So thank you. Listen, for more information on CODE or how to support it, you can go online to the website or on Facebook. Thank you, everybody, for making this an incredible, historic event. Thank you, everybody. Now back up to the guys in the booth.
Thank you, Mark. Wow, man. Wow. That is awesome. Donating all that money to the endowment. Well, that's an amazing gesture by the Activision Blizzard squad there. Props to those guys for doing such a kind thing. And wow, I mean, Benson, what an amazing matchup. I don't know if there's really much else to say other than just an incredible series between these two teams. I mean, so much was on the line there. Envy played amazing, but at the end just fell short. Rambo was on a roll there, and just the gas just ran out of the tank, and that's what Envy needed to keep things going. Fariko stepped it up, and an amazing, intense match there to polish it off.
Killer just stepped up at the right time. He had two amazing clutches. Obviously, that last one that we saw there, to actually go ahead and win $400,000, the trophy, and those badass rings as well.
Yes, those badass rings, that's right. Justine's down there with the winners. Let's check out the Fariko boys.
All right, we are here with Fariko. Now, I've been talking to you pretty much the entire tournament, and the entire time you have had so much confidence, and here you are with the $400,000 check right there. How are you feeling? Okay, well, apparently speechless.
Not really, though. I'm so excited. I mean, this is just the beginning. I mean, sure, the money's a lot, but that's not even close to what type of opportunities and things this is going to bring to not only me but the team. And they're all so deserving, and I couldn't have done it without them.
It is a team effort, and first of all, are you guys going to switch this trophy up? I mean, are you going to share this? How's this going to work out?
Honestly, don't know.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. But congratulations. I'm really proud of you guys. And I'll send it back up to the guys in the booth.
Thank you, Justine. Thank you, Parasite. Those guys are amped up, rightfully so. Each one of them is going to take home $100,000 apiece.
Wow. That's, yeah.
It's going to be raining money. Just look at Parasite. If anybody's allowed to smudge that trophy up, it's that man right there. And Miracle's like, I'm not sure what you're doing, bro. I'm on a $400,000 check. All I know is those guys are buying steak dinners tonight for you and me, Benson. I'll tell you that much.
All the hard work paying off in just a few seconds of gameplay. Amazing, amazing stuff for Fariko Impact right there.
I mean, just a crazy matchup. I mean,
it was. I mean, for a minute, I thought Envy were going to come back. And I thought they were going to take it when Rambo was going off in that search and destroy. 11 kills.
Too. After that hardpoint game, I was like, oh my goodness. I think Fariko's like toast. Remember when we were like, we got to stick with our guns, but we were both a little scared going into that last game with Envy playing so well in that hardpoint game, but ultimately Fariko stepped it up, but they were going exchanging round for round in that search and destroy game, and finally were able to pull that one off. Oh man,
just take a deep breath.
So crazy. Yeah, there you go. Puckett, what's going on down there, my man?
Guys, I have been to 65 plus tournaments in my life. None have had a better conclusion than what we just saw here. Fariko Impact. They came in, they won MLG Dallas 2 weeks ago. Last weekend, they were over in Europe winning EGL 9. this weekend, they come in, they start off with a 3-0 sweep of their group on Friday. On Saturday, they find themselves with the toughest bracket of any team, taking down Optic Gaming, Complexity, and now Envyus on that list. Fariko Impact is undeniably the best team in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 right now, and there is not a more deserving champion. Congratulations to the whole squad, and I want to give a special shout out to Miracles, the emotional leader, and my personal MVP, Parasite, for this event.
Truer words have never been spoken by any means there, Puckett. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the broadcast all throughout this weekend. Xbox for sponsoring and bringing this event. It was presented by them. Huge thanks to them. It wouldn't have happened without them. All of the people that have tweeted us great things, the people that came out here to support it, all of the teams that came around from around the world to play in this competition. A lot of them put in many hours here. To the future players out there that are playing league matches, playing Call of Duty, that will one day be here at the Call of Duty Championship. To our casters that casted every single match here. Golden Boy, Rel, Tunny, Benson, Bryce, Puckett, Hastro. Did I miss anybody? And myself, I guess. Yeah, and Justine, who did a great job.
Yeah.
And let's just throw it down to her to wrap up our show.
Thank you, guys. Now, 3 days ago, we started with 64 of the best Call of Duty teams in the world. There's been upsets. We've seen mind-blowing plays. There's been amazing matches. And after all of that, Fariko Impact takes home top honors and $400,000 here at the Call of Duty Championships. For our Xbox Live viewers, stay tuned for a world-exclusive behind-the-scenes look at Mob of the Dead from the Uprising Mac Pack that's available April 16th, first on Xbox Live. And from here at the Hollywood Palladium, on behalf of Fwiz, Benson, and the rest of our casting team, thank you guys so much